That was
That
We're
lasted
not
8
gonna be
hours.
fighting for 8 hours, are we? I mean, do you want to cast that right before we enter in the cave?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just in case we, for some reason, do something for 8 hours?
No, we're gonna go in. Who doesn't have dark vision normally?
Hello.
Oh god.
Okay, you still have dark vision cast on you from before, so we have like another 7 hours with that on.
No, because short rest is 1 hour, and SF Jamie's ruling it as 20 minutes or whatever.
No, it's definitely an hour.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then we have like what, 6 hours left?
I casted it on him as soon as we were about to go into the cave, so maybe he has like 6 hours and 55 minutes.
And the cave was just a few. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I wasn't
Like
sure how
the
long.
fights that take us hours are actually only like a minute or two.
Because you guys said you were fighting that whole session, I wasn't sure how much was in the cave and how much was chasing
Oh no,
down
we
that one
got
dude.
to the cave mouth and got attacked from both sides.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I just
The
knew you were
right
fighting the
side
whole time.
is-
I don't know where you were fighting.
The bright side is, we took care of 2 fights at once, so we could at least enter the cave safely.
We're efficient.
And something about only Chala found the dungeon?
What?
Yeah, because Chab was the one that was like, oh shit, better run away from this big thing, and just ran into the next encounter.
I mean, you guys had a choice. You could have followed.
I considered it.
I don't think that thing can get inside the cave. I mean, it definitely
Boys,
can't now.
Don't watch my stream, because if you do, you'll get everything spoiled for you.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
And the spider jelly.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't think we even have your YouTube account.
Well,
I do.
I mean, there's ways to find out what it is. It's not that hard. But what I will say is that you would only be ruining the game for yourself and no one else.
It's ogrehipster.com.
It is Twinkboy87.
I'm getting jammy jams to pop up.
Jammy,
Oh wait, no, that's music.
Jammy Jams or Jammy's YouTube. There you go.
That's
it.
We got Twink Jesus.
My password is pizza123. I love pizza.
Whoa.
What can I say?
No.
I mean, I don't want to upload anything to your YouTube, so that's useless for me. Okay.
What a goof and a gaff.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's keep going. You guys finish up your rest. Where are you guys resting at? Just at the top of the cliffs with maybe like
Top of the cliff.
maybe like some tent or something you posted up.
No.
You're just in the rain.
You're super fucking metal.
Y'all just in the rain.
As the lightning strikes, I capture the
Under a tree, because I don't have a
future cover
You find a tree.
on a scrapbooking binder
yeah,
that
I don't have
made
that.
for us.
You'll be fine.
I
think.
put the book over my head. Everything is okay now.
Your book is never ruined. Thank you.
My book is also a hit.
No, well, if their book gets ruined, they can remake it.
You're feeling a little tired and stuff at this point, but you know, after sitting there for a few minutes, catching your breath, like just watching the rain, you do see that it seems like the storm is letting up a little bit. It doesn't seem like it's as thick as it was before. Like you can actually hear yourself breathing and panting over the as you climb or whatever. Maybe this is happening before the rest, but you can hear yourself breathing and thinking over this, what is usually this pelting of rain. It's kind of softened now, and
By the way, oh, sorry. I thought you were done. Go ahead.
the time of day. What time of day is it, guys? I don't exactly remember. I think it's about
It was-
noonish, maybe.
Yes.
About 1 or 2, maybe.
Yes. That's a clock.
Wow.
So that's all I'm saying. What are y'all climbing back down?
Can we see red clay from where we are? Like, can we tell how far we went from it?
You're a stone's
We're still
throw.
in Red Clay.
Yes.
You're like on the edge of town. You're still in the town.
Okay, so we're still pretty. I wasn't sure how in depth the cave system was.
No, we literally walked down to the water's edge, and there's a little cave there.
It's like 100 feet. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, you found the cave from the Water's Edge. I thought this was all still from when we went into the underground fortress dungeon.
No, it's more over here.
Oh, I gotta zoom out. Zoom out, pan over.
Bottom right.
Underneath the compass.
Okay. Okay.
Also, Jamie, I was looking for maps and this one popped up, but like not, flip, turn, and reverse it or whatever.
Put my thing down, flip it, then reverse it.
I found his alleyway map
Yeah, go.
that he used in the last arc.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that one too, as I was looking for maps.
Oh,
'Cause I
since
choose the
Geode
top-notch ones.
since Geode cast Commune with Nature, does he like know the layout of the cave system?
He knows. I would say yes. I would say yeah, he does. He knows a good bit about those caves. He knows that those caves go underneath the waterline. They probably have some underneath cave systems. He knows that the caves down there have several large caverns, large enough to be like the interior of a meeting hall. A large, not necessarily like a meeting hall makes it sound like there's a meeting hall down there, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of the size of the cavern.
Were there any rooms big enough to like 100 feet up?
I wouldn't
Or
use the
is
term rooms, but yeah, just because that's misleading. But would you say 100?
Caverns.
Yeah. Is there like a high ceiling?
Not that you could tell. It seemed like most of the larger rooms were, down below where the water was.
And I could have pinpointed it was seriously, it's a 5-mile radius. I think it's either 3 or 5
No.
miles.
Actually, underground it's only 300 feet.
Oh.
Above ground is up to 3 miles.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
I did
So
say
300
that the cliff was only about 120 feet up or something, so you had
Yeah,
enough to get a good read on the cave.
yeah, but I wanted to know, is there any like clear, like, oh, there's just leads into one room and it's a dead end? Is there any like clear passageway where like it might be where things
It
are?
seems like the only other exit to the besides the entrance that you saw was towards the back of the cave, lower down than where you were.
Thank you.
But
Okay.
nearby.
Cheers,
It
lads.
didn't seem like it was too far, like the two exits. So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude.
If I wanted to go to the other entrance/exit, where would that be?
I just had the sickest idea. You cast Death Ward on someone, and then you fucking drop them like from a flying giant eagle, right? Like skydiving, but without a parachute. Oh!
That does sound awesome, actually.
That's assuming your body stays intact, but yeah.
It doesn't need to, okay?
Yeah.
It's
Java,
a game.
Cheers.
So, Geode, make a nature check with advantage for me. You're good at that, right? Rolls a nat 1 on both rolls.
Nature's
That is-
intelligence for some reason, which I'm concerned about.
You're good. But yeah, you're good.
Ooh, that was a
And,
2, the other one.
The cave, you suspect, you don't know for sure, but you suspect that the cave, the other exit is probably submerged in water considering all the rain and high tide.
Okay, I feel sufficiently knowledgeable. Let us go. And I began climbing down.
Right, make an athletics check for me.
We do have rope, if that'll help us climb down. Someone wants to.
I feel invincible. Yeah, I mean, if we're doing that, hell, I might even... How long does that swig last?
Let me
Is it a
link it
minute,
for
an hour?
you. It's a minute, I'm like 80% sure. Yeah, 1 minute.
This is scary. Swig, swig. And then I go.
It's gone.
Nailed it.
You guys
It's
have
not
to,
gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Why is it gone? Why you guys keep saying that?
Because they used it to climb up
You
the
guys used
hill
it to
last
climb up.
time.
Oh, did you? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got a 3, so that's like not bad. 3's
God.
pretty good.
Java falls 100 feet. God damn.
I would not have let him do
Wait,
that.
maybe we should have used Death Ward right away.
Did you not
We
use
did.
it?
Well, did we?
I don't know, dude.
Okay.
We
I don't
did.
know.
Why is Chaba suddenly suicidal?
I think he wants to re-roll his character. I'm not sure.
He's got a dope backup character.
Yeah, you take.
I don't
30
know.
more
It seemed
damage,
really
and you're
easy to climb up
unconscious.
and down it last time.
Because last time you didn't have to climb down, you were flown down.
I know, but you guys got down easy, and we got up easy.
I jumped off the side
Well,
and
if you,
tanked.
you don't think you should be rolling these checks? I mean,
No, it's fine. I fall 100 feet.
Well, oh no, never mind.
I mean,
I
Does
did-
the test still?
Big
Shit.
owies and Death Ward is burned, and I have 1 health.
Immediately.
Does the tent still fail though? Because I didn't want to use the rope to assist us. And I'm sure other people have ropes in their packs. We could tie it together.
I mean, does Chava wait for a rope? I don't. That's the thing. Is like.
I went climbing.
I'm
I could not imagine just how precipitous and terrible this fall was.
sorry, guys, but we've
that's
been
okay.
playing for a long time. Like, you guys know all this stuff. I'm pulling a Phoenix like he did last session for me. Like, you know all this shit by now.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Do you just want to like say you get your other character now, Chaba? Because it's very clear.
I did not picture being 100-foot fucking drop. I thought it was like, oh yeah.
It's a wet
I
cliff
could have
face.
sworn it was like.
Actually, I
30
thought you said
feet
it was
down.
I thought you said it was like 60 feet last time.
Either way, it doesn't matter. I take enough damage where it would take all my life anyway. So we burned Death Ward, and it was a freebie. It happens. And I'm at the bottom. 1 hit point, 26 hit points, same thing.
I mean, yeah, and it doesn't take much to say I'm using a rope. Like,
I'm just going to wait for the rope and climb down.
I need other people's ropes. My rope's only 50 feet long.
did I say it was 60 feet? I'm pretty sure I said it was. Like
Yeah, because I jumped off the side last time
Okay.
and took that damage.
Well, then it would be
and it was-
66 instead.
Yeah. So 14. So you don't burn Deathwalker's ward, if that's were the case.
If that's the
Or
case,
14 is.
I can't remember. Unfortunately, I didn't have it written down. I should have written it down.
I jumped. It was big enough.
I thought
that
it was
the-
30, but I do recall the 60 number. And you did take the 66, I think, for jumping, or you took reduced or something.
something because
I
I
definitely
did
don't
jump
remember
off
being
this.
100 feet. 100 feet would have been massive.
Yeah.
Then just take the 14. Chop 'em.
It's
you were
20. It's
20,
66,
you were
right?
14 off of it.
66. Yeah, I thought
Yep.
Gio said 14 or something.
No, you take 14 off of
Yeah,
the
14
total.
off because of the last 4 numbers. I got it. I land on my ass and I'm like briefly knocked out. I'll wake up when you guys get down there.
And unless when we're lonely. Oh, actually, if it's just 60 feet, then I don't need another set of rope.
I look very small and broken down there as I slip and tumble and tumble and tumble and tumble.
Jamie, is the rope advantage, or are you lowering the DC? I just want to know what to roll
Yeah, it
as.
lands on your crippled body. I'm sorry, Biden. What?
Is the rope advantage, or are you lowering the DC? I just need to know how to roll.
Just roll with advantage.
Okay. We're good, boys.
Yep.
I'm good. I will help chop up. Oh gosh. What the fuck?
I have a -1 in strength, guys. So I take 66.
Boom, 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 boom.
Damn, that's
Oh.
9 damage. Yeah.
Hey, on the bright side, that doesn't even put me below half.
Man, Dagon ain't got shit on these cliffs. Cliffs.
Oh,
That's right.
that hurt.
Alright, let me get you guys down there.
That's 12.
I'm not wasting any heals on you for that.
If me and Geode hug each other and we squeeze into a space, can the healing spirits heal us both? It's not a conga line.
I mean,
He holds me like a baby.
Maybe
What if
if
you
you
guys-
were a Lightfoot halfling.
What if you guys treat healing spirit like the spaghetti from Lady and the Tramp? And you guys kiss with the healing spirit in the middle?
The healing spirit is like this like really gross old lady though. Put your mouth.
It might be worth it if you're alive.
okay, I'm actually going to do this right now just so that we could be at peak. So this one, and then the next 4 are going to Chaba. Or no, I'm just gonna roll
Wait,
each
I
one.
honestly, I don't know that I need that many.
Okay, so here's the second one.
Lit. Okay, I might need
Third
more.
one.
That's okay. Okay.
Fourth one.
Okay, one more. Oh, okay. Not bad. Not bad.
And then the next 5 are going to me, and I'm just gonna.
And you hear my bones as they just snap back into place.
Guys, make sure your hit points are correct because these tokens might not be right. Not 100%.
My
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were rolling them all at once or not, so I put the breaker so that if there was 5 single entries, you could count it.
You see where my lip was like split in two? It's now mended.
Hmm.
I have to turn my fan off. I'm getting chilly.
Well, Ian, it looks like your spell has already saved me once.
I mean, it wouldn't have been used if you only took the whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's no way I could have fallen.
So it's still active
It
then,
looked
right?
like 100 feet,
Yes.
but only felt like
Okay.
60.
Oh god.
Hey, I want you guys to, as these waves start to break over this, one big wave just kind of comes over
Oh,
the
shit.
side there. And I want you guys to
God.
give me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, ignore
As
my,
long as
sorry,
you roll
ignore my,
higher than an 11 or higher, then you're good.
And it feels like gnarly undertide and sucks Chop out the sea. Yeah, I knew.
I was holding Chaba. I was holding Chaba as a shield. I was holding Chaba as a...
He's just pro. You just get knocked over, Java. Salt water all in your mouth. Maybe like a fish in your robe or something. I don't know. Or a barnacle on you.
I take
This
the
toe-
fish and I roast it in my hands with the power of kind of sort of firebolt.
I don't know if you guys noticed my 2 nat 20s in a row. That's it for me tonight, guys. I'm useless.
Right?
Why
Just
did
say,
you waste them
There
now?
you go. Gio, do you eat fish? Yes, I cooked it. Slap, slap, slap.
I would take it and just eat it whole.
Perfect.
Don't give a shit about bones. I'm fucking massive.
Oh, I think I knew that one.
That's
So,
fair.
guys, everybody except for Chaba, since he's kind of in a mess. He's a mess right now. Make me some perception checks.
But I'm so good at those.
You can kind of hear this. There's this air kind of whistles in and out of this cave entrance, and it sounds like your ears are deceiving you because it almost sounds like you can hear something on the other side of it.
I put my hand up and ask Chaba to do the thing.
Oh, here you go.
And I cast Control Flame.
Okay. You need some light there. You already have it.
I need some light, my dude.
How much
I'm gonna, with the salt water crashing over us, I'm gonna refill the flask because I know it takes some time to charge.
Okay. Sounds good. What light do I need to set this to?
2020.
Oh, 20.
But I am gonna double it. so
Yeah,
it's
well, yeah, why
40.
don't you just make it 80-40?
Yeah.
40. I thought it's doubling. Wouldn't it be 40-40?
Because
You kind of
it's...
hear something sloshing around in this cave right past the entrance, Geode. Hold on 1 second. And don't want to open the fucking character sheet. And yes, so can you, Ithian. You can hear. Sounds like somebody's walking around in this cave, just out of sight.
Hey, it sounds like
There's
there's somebody walking
something
in the
up there.
cave, just out of sight.
I was gonna say that too.
So why didn't you say it, Mitch?
I mean, should we go sneak and keep the flame out of the away
But
from the
then
cave?
Ian cannot see.
Well,
they
we're
know
gonna
that
all
we-
sneak at first.
Well,
We'll,
Ahian can see because I casted Dark Vision on her.
Oh, well, throw
It's
that
still
shit
up?
in the ocean.
I send this little bit of fire into the water. It just goes. So now I no longer have light because they want
No
me
longer
to do
need
stuff.
light, Jimmy.
Oh, God,
I was gonna say you're pissing off Jammy with this.
I want light! You guys are just gonna have to guide me then.
okay.
You were to take up the rear anyway. I'll let you hold Howley.
Hold Howley. I want to hold Howley. I'm gonna have a conversation with Howley.
Great.
Howley, keep an eye on him.
You guys are standing there. These waves.
Geo then the back. Viden,
Sean is
Ichian,
having
up
to hold on
front.
to Geo to stay standing.
Yeah, Geode and Ihian gotta swap places. Actually, no, Geode, are we going T or square?
We are going effectively T.
Okay.
Yeah. Every time we get a chance to widen out, we'll do that, but...
X formation. No, back it up.
T for I thought we just said T.
I can't
Oh,
see
there's more
shit,
of it now.
guys!
Oh, that's right, it's black for you.
So it's like, hey, go X formation! I can see some of Chaba's hair, and that's it.
Perfect.
Yeah, good enough.
Just line up with Chava then.
I'll keep a very small modifier behind my back to just give a hint of a little light for Geo to follow.
Because that moving is fire.
Are you guys, anybody being stealthy, or are you guys just kind of trudging in here?
Yeah, let's all be stealthy, guys.
And try to be quiet. We put out the flames.
You have disadvantage because there's 2 foot of water in the bottom of this.
Would I get disadvantage
12.
because of who I
Everyone
am?
does, unless you
Okay.
have legs made of liquid.
Okay, Howley does not
I
get
mean-
Or
this.
If he
if
does.
you have a swim speed, I will give you. You do not have to roll with advantage because you have a swim speed.
Hey,
Hey.
12.
825.
As a
That's
survival,
survival. Well, 19 plus whatever you have is gonna be good.
it's still pretty damn good.
Oh god.
Let me roll something really quick.
Wow.
Wait,
Wait,
doesn't he have disadvantage?
Oh no, you have a swimsuit, you're gonna
Oh, yeah.
Also, I can turn on water walk if you guys want that.
I'll
Is
see
that,
your
a spell,
spot.
is that a spell slot you have, or...?
I can do it as a ritual.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Take 10 more minutes just sitting right here. We have water walk.
Sure.
Well-
You're gonna need to make me an Arcana check because you're being battered by salt water this whole time, rain and waves. Just on. You're Ganassi, so I'll lower the DC.
Is this a once per long rest thing for
I don't think he needs it.
And you crit,
No.
so it doesn't matter.
No,
I mean,
I just took
it's
it
not an
'cause
instant
it's-
success with that kind of thing, but still, it's good enough for me.
Make sure you get Howley. Thank you.
Alright, so you guys, 10 million creatures for 1 hour can walk.
so that would be a 17 to my failed dex if we're removing disadvantage for the water walk.
Yeah, so you guys walk in. At the end's like, hey, I could make us walk on water. You guys walk back out. She casts the ritual. You guys walk in, and now make
Wow, Ichian.
new stealth checks if you want, because this is now a completely different instance of being stealthy. I'm going to roll it.
I fucking knew it. I knew my old disadvantage would be better.
Both disadvantage rolls are better.
Yeah, Chaba trips.
Somehow he face
There was a
first in
little
the water.
fucking wave.
He doesn't fall. He just kind of
There's a ripple.
stumbles, and as this wave hits him in the back, and he kind of grabs onto one of you guys and keeps standing, but it does make a little bit of a sloshing noise. You guys move into the mouth of this cave. Now, the question is, which way are you going?
I know the direction of this cave, so I kind of can feel it out from like number of steps. Would I know which way is the most advantageous?
It depends on what advantageous means, because that is very...
Not gonna lead us into
Most
just a dead
direct
end.
route to.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you want to go to dead end. You would want to go to the dead end.
I don't want to be like, hey, it's one room off to the left, dead end.
That's where all the boss fights happen. Is at the dead end that ends in water.
Yeah, I want to follow that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to
So we
say
want
like,
the dead
hey, you
end.
take a left and you walk into just a small little corridor that just cuts off right there. There's nothing here. Continue on.
You know that this cave you're in is one large cavern that has a few smaller areas that are kind of cut off by walls. And
This would be so much easier if I could see what I was trying to pick out, guys.
Geo, stop being a bitchy baby. Turn
We're
it into
going
Big
left.
Snake.
You know,
Turn
to
into
the
Big
east-
Snake.
Yeah, to the left, to the east is probably the direction you want to go if you want to reach the bigger cavern.
To the left is a wall.
You know that
No, that's
this
not right.
is to the right. I'm sorry. And
To
you
our
know-
right, to our character's left. What are you talking
Yes.
about?
Exactly. You know that this either way will probably, because this is one large cavern, either way will probably lead you to your destination, which is, I guess,
Right.
the largest room in the cavern. I don't know exactly what you're looking for still, but
The thing we need to kill.
We're looking for Artemis.
Yeah. I wouldn't know where he is, or the rough
That is
location
fine.
of where he is too. Because
Also, there are supposed to be multiple elements causing a rift or something. Let us hurry.
Yeah.
I grow weary.
We take a left up here.
so you guys are
My
going down this
bones.
way.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's go.
As you guys kind of come around this corner here, put you right over here. All everybody's in fams over here. All right, this is definitely, this arrow represents a downward slope on the floor.
I can't see anything, guys.
Excellent.
Turn into fucking snake then.
The yeah, this area in front of you is just a small little cavern, and there. Hold on, I actually do want to read the description because I like the descriptions. Why not? See,
Court slut.
I'll see you in. But there's like all these little recesses and like these strange carvings in the sides of the caverns, almost as if like some child had just, some large giant had just reached into this side of this cliff face like a ball of clay and just dug its fingers all through. It doesn't have any rhyme or reason to it. It doesn't seem to be like a natural rock formation. Geo, you would especially notice that. Even though you can't see, you probably would have realized that when you cast your I look at cave spell.
That's its new name, guys.
And last night, me and Mark were making jokes about detect ginger. That's a new inside joke. Anyway, I'll be right back. I gotta pee. You guys talk about what you think's next.
I don't want to
I'm gonna
cast
go too, actually.
If you want, either way, I gotta pee.
Phoenix. I don't want to use my animal shape just yet, because then I can't cast any spells afterwards. I would have to leave the shape. So I want to wait until we're actually in battle so that everything is just like,
Fox spells. What do you need?
I just need, I really
Can't
just
call
need
lightning. What other spells you got?
conjure animal. And the idea is
That
that,
gem.
what?
Said that's gem.
Yeah. And I could also cast that healing spirits at second or at third level, which makes every time you are in it, every tick is 2d6 instead of 1d6.
Right.
So broken as fuck.
You just want me to cast light on you?
No light.
And-
Did Viden take 5? Or is he still there?
It looks like he's gone.
Dude,
to the restroom.
you would.
I mean, I could technically give myself 10-10 light, which would just make this a little bit easier on me, but less stealthy.
Fuck the light.
Then I will just be blind until you guys say it's go time.
Ichian, what armor do you wear again?
What?
What armor do you wear?
What armor do I wear? I think I wear chainmail, scale mail. There we go.
He's made of water. He doesn't need armor.
Scale mail. You
Yeah,
would.
That's what I do.
Well, that won't work too well.
My Wanty wears scale mail, and I snicker every time.
I say we just continue going forward and just kind of go down this slope. Looks like
Would I know
there's
where
a-
this path leads? Just like I'm gonna abuse all the power that I have.
You know that you think, you don't know, you think that this is leading directly towards the large cavern with the auxiliary exit.
This is leading to the other exit. It leads to a large cavern.
Well, last time he slipped away, so maybe he is already posted to leave again.
But it's all underwater. I could chase if he's underwater.
You guys can hear sloshing getting closer
Yes.
from the corner around here. This
I
on
hide
the-
in the corner.
on the right. All right, next to, or you already made yourself. It was garbage.
Not like hide. I just mean behind him.
Oh, okay. This is a ledge. This is about 10 to 20 feet.
Oh,
Up or down? Are we at the top of the ledge or the bottom?
Bottom. You guys are about the same right now, but as you move down the slope where the arrow is,
yes.
you will go
Oh, okay.
closer to the bottom.
Guys, it's easy. Go forward and make a left.
Okay. I'm just gonna let these
Shield
people
behind me.
Yeah, I'm letting you guys lead.
Viden, take lead. Go.
Should we all go at once? I mean, it's not. You're not supposed to split the group, but it's 20 feet away.
It's fine. You go.
Okay.
Ihian behind you. I'll keep my hand on Ihian. Geode,
I
your
will
hand on my
go.
back.
Okay. I'm letting them lead me.
And I hear sloshing up here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as you kind of get close, this fish boy turns the corner. And it goes,
Oh shit! I was just about to say, before we get too close, I want to climb up this because it's only 10 feet and peek over and like make sure there's no one above us. But
I see.
never mind.
You're not as sneaky.
Yeah, you wouldn't have time because like as you're walking up,
No.
he like turns the corner and just goes.
Fair enough.
You have time to talk, Chamba.
No, it's okay.
Not to climb stuff though, is what I was saying.
I only ask because it's 10 feet. I was like, you can jump that and grab the bottom of it. All right, is that initiative?
I think so. Let's see here.
How do you want to
I
handle?
got it handled. Don't even worry about it.
Nice. You the man.
Don't bring it up because I've already got it. Yo.
Bring what up?
Exactly. Restart combat. Biden has advantage. +2 to initiative. And Chaba is going first. Let me get you that link if you want to see it.
You're not as sneaky as you think. And that is all. He's viciously mocked.
Oh, snap, boy. Oh, I can't post in the red clay chat anymore.
Here, let me, here, wait. Can you still see in the red clay chat?
Yeah, but I can't post in it. I
Maybe it's
couldn't, the
because
only reason I can
you were
see it
already
is because
there.
it was the last thing open. I can't actually.
Yeah, I
post on
kind
it.
of figured, yeah. Okay, there you go. You can do it now.
Yeah, you guys
Do
just
it now.
Make a DM next time you want to do that. Anyway, I'm gonna give you my DM and my BM right now with my wisdom saving throw.
Excuse me.
This is the only monster sheet I didn't have open because you almost killed all of my fishmen.
Fishman.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He rolled a
what?
nat 20 on his save. So,
Of course.
Let him
It
get all
has
his
been
mental
Choba's
reset
luck
now.
tonight. Okay,
He goes,
that's
yeah!
Ruler of the
Creeper! You guys watch Scooby-Doo?
Your breath is also bad.
It really is. I've been drinking coffee, so
And the fishman says.
yeah. Fishman. I love coffee. Viden, you are next.
Can I do a perception check to hear other people coming down the pathway? Since we're like about to engage the guy, is it just him?
It I'm just going to use your passive perception, which is 15.
Yeah.
And from that, you can determine that this. I mean, you can't hear anything beyond him right at the moment. I mean, if there was something beyond him, it would be hard to hear too because of the
Right.
and the
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna. What is going on with my character sheet? It is literally jiggling. Like the words and checkboxes are jiggling. Okay, never mind.
Shake that ass, character sheet. Shake that ass.
Yeah.
Make that money. Make that money.
Do the Harlem Shake.
All right. Yeah, I'm right up front. I think it's one guy. I'm not gonna bother raging. I gotta save them.
Ain't nothing with no rain.
Go for my hook swords. Oh, there it is, guys. I ain't hitting tonight. There's a 15 hit?
No.
No.
You know this.
Oh.
And he looks
Oh.
at you with a big ugly face.
Actually, I am gonna rage because I just realized I need my protection.
Fair enough. And pass turn to Geo.
Yep, passed in.
I take the dodge action. Pass.
Real team player there, Geo. Fish man.
I can see Jabba.
You
Now, can I say I
feel
hold?
Chubba.
Can I say at least hold my act? I don't. I'm not gonna see. I'm just gonna dodge.
You dodge.
A 15
You
hit.
don't either. Oh.
Yeah, you just knock that fucking rapier right into the wall and kind of just pin it there. And he's like, and that is going to be. Let me do a thing. You hear Biden, 15, and well, everyone hears this, and then Biden, you're the only one who could just barely see this little. Well, everybody kind of sees a flash of light from above on the ledge, but Biden, you can see the figure of Altanus step out of a portal that opens in front of this serpent statue. He just goes, like walks right out of it.
Damn motherfucker.
Can you remind me again? Is that the priest guy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Palpatine.
And
Oh, Palpatine.
he is not walking on the ground. He is floating.
Get the ground by.
You can't see his feet, but you can tell because he's so high off the.
Okay. I was gonna say by ground, do you mean the 2 feet of water, or is he like floating?
He's like legit levitating above the water.
He is Palpatine.
And then.
What's a he in turn?
Yeah, it is the team's turn.
Must murder out there.
Sunday boy. And I'm just gonna move to this place over here.
Get a little bit closer to your mic.
Hello. Hi. Are you right? I'm leaving.
I think it's a disconnection thing.
Oh, is it?
Hi. Hello.
That's better.
It's because I was leaning all the way back.
No, there's something lagging. I can hear you. I hear you, but your
Right. Is this?
mouth is moving later.
Slut. I'm gonna cast just right there. Where is it? Where's my things? Things, where is you?
Must murder all
Spell the dead.
Oh my goodness. Oh, but no one hit him yet. No.
Let's
It's
see.
the only thing I can't really do at this
You
point.
doing this on my fish man?
Yeah, I can't see up on this now, but
Uh,
whatever. Yeah, fish man.
fish man. All right, that's a whiz save,
Fishman.
and he fails. That's 20 damage. Hot damn.
13.
Yeah, I'll take
13.
the 20.
13?
No, he is missing
Take the
one.
20.
Oh.
He, you can see what looks like a hole in his shoulder, the size and shape of a magic missile.
Whoops.
Okay, I was gonna say.
He's taking 20. He looks really, really not good. He's already like halfway dead. Like by the time he turns the corner, you're just now realizing this as you hear this gong, boom, as he just like clutches his stomach and just like heaves over. That was a good roll for that.
I like to imagine just a triangle.
Oh, a triangle, yeah. Yeah, I like that. However you want to flavor it, man. I love that.
I was thinking more of a cowbell. Needs more cowbell.
You can
Of
cast
course,
your own
Geo
cat.
have the cowbell. Sorry.
Hey.
It needs more cowbell.
Now we gotta re-roll, right? Unless you're doing something else. 15.
Also, we should probably include Haley. He can go at the end.
I can put Hallie in there.
He needs turns now. We need everything.
Alright, fair enough.
Howl.
Yes.
And did I
I don't think
re-roll?
I've ever seen this.
I feel like I hit re-roll, but it didn't do anything.
You did hit reroll, and it happened to be the same fucking.
Yeah, because
I had a 3 before.
yeah, Ian had a 3, Fishman had like a 5 or something.
Alright, so Chaba, you're up. Again.
I look up at Altanus. Why must you force us to kill you? So you said it looks like he's flying and shit.
He's just
I'm gonna-
floating there. His red eyes and his green skin. His gills.
I mean, he is like the asshole.
Okay. Let me get this.
I'm gonna keep it simple for now. I'm just gonna go ahead and create a. It kind of looks like a very like large scroll. You used to have it for like your spell scroll thing, but it's kind of like got like the 2 things that you kind of hold to like unfurl it. It's just about like a 5 foot long and about like a 3 foot wide scroll that kind of appears in front of his face, blocking line of sight from us to him.
Oh, damn. Cool. Let me see that.
And I say,
I like it.
oh, I gotta turn this down a little bit. There we go. And I say, by the power of Prometheus, if you do not rid yourself of this cave, I will. Something like that. And then that's it. That's it for me.
Good shit. I like the creative use of
And like on it, it's kind of like these like kind of lit up rooms, kind of like on my book.
It's lit up and says fuck off.
Wait, can I see?
They would
Does the minor illusion? Does the
Are
minor
you
illusion?
casting it in front of him so he can't see all of us, or just in front of yourself?
In front of him, like there.
Oh, like way over there. Okay.
Does
Look
the
here.
minor illusion produce any light?
No.
Damn.
Oh wait, is he no longer right here, Jamie? You moved him behind this pillar over here so I can't see him?
Yeah, he moved on his turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's my turn.
I pissed. Yes.
Yeah, I can't see. Alright, I'm just gonna go for my first fishman. And
Fishman.
I'm just gonna try to kill him if I can. Where is it? Oh, come on. Fuck's sakes. Here I am trying to kill someone. Alright, I'm done. That's it. I can't do anything else.
Hurts, bro.
Oh, no, I'm not done just yet. I'm helping you out, Ian. 76791.
That's what you rolled.
Oh, yeah.
Geo.
I'm gonna just pop it now so I can at least have it out. I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I'm gonna
This is
cast
pants button.
Conjure Animals. I'm going to summon 8 giant owls, and I'm gonna transform into Cave Geo because I need to see.
Alright, all your other party members are going to sit there for about 5 minutes while I prepare everything for your single thing.
That's life.
Passive aggressive much?
Just saying, I'm just stating the obvious. Just give me a second.
It's fair. It's
Why don't you
How
just drag out
man,
some more
fly.
owl?
I literally-
Yeah, I was thinking just use Howlies.
I
just
wanted
drag
to
out some
play
owls.
as Druid in this campaign I just joined, but I decided not to simply because it's a streamed campaign and I just don't want to make the DM do all this shit.
The logistics.
I'm not gonna apologize.
How big are they?
They're giant owls. I think they're just.
Large.
They're large.
You're shitting me.
Damn. Big fucking birds.
Yeah.
So many big. Oh, then this is summoning big fucking birds.
So you can fit most of them in here.
Yeah, and they're flying too, so they could be multi-layered.
Like 20 feet high, so it's not very high, but high enough to fit some birds. What do you want to do with this
10
fucking
feet is
flock of
wingspan.
birds here?
So
They have
many birds.
they have flyby, so what they're gonna do is just pelt Thanos and then just fly past him, and he can't take reaction attacks against them
Why can't he?
because they have flyby.
Give me one
Same
second.
thing Hallie has.
Do they? All right, yeah. You want one-on-ones? Like I got two. These are going around. And hooray! Oh yeah, that was the right one. Actually, let's just keep. I don't want to run out of songs, so let's just keep this one going for a little while. All right. Conjure animals. Blah blah blah. You a homo? No offense.
And-
Homos are awesome. Love them. Get up in there.
And I'm Kate. Yeah.
Beard bear. Okay. I really don't mind. Like, I understand why you want to do it. Like, I like it. But at the same time,
I don't want to be this broken, but like,
it's not broken. It's just tedious. Like, I don't even care that you're casting a spell. It's just a lot of work if we're playing on
Yeah, my birdies over there.
you might need to adjust your health because your KPO does not equal health for that.
yeah. I gotta check and see what full health is for that. Just 42. Okay.
Alright. I got your owls out. They are going to go on your turn, or do they get their own turn? Has its own
They
turn?
get their own turn.
Alright, so we add another owl.
Put G Owl.
Yeah, I have the one.
Jowls.
Jowl.
Jowls.
Alright.
Oh, they go before me. That's
That's this round.
Jamie,
Well,
there's a few more apples. Right over there.
1, 2.
One, two,
Careful.
4, 5, 6,
And then there's Howley.
7. And there's Hallie. Alright, there's Hallie's turn,
He gets the fuck away from all those birds.
Because so many fucking birds.
He just comes and perches on my shoulder.
I'm okay with this. Because in sense, I only really need 2 birds on screen. And they're just going to be 2 groups. And I'll keep track of that.
I was gonna say you're just gonna swarm, you could just keep 1 or 2. And
I
just
was thinking like
like
2
around the
swarms of 4. That was my plan.
Okay. Keep it
So-
going, guys. You got who's next? Dr. Howard.
Fishman.
Call me Fishman.
He does have advantage. Reckless attack.
The 8 damage. Just take the damage.
7.
7.
And it's half because you're raging.
Oh no, it's 7 total.
That's why we said 7. Thank you. Oh, I see why you said 8. I thought you did the math wrong.
Nope.
3, 5.
No, I'm sorry. It's off on. He gets on the 15. He is going. You've all played Overwatch, right?
What ult
Well,
am
he does have
I?
a giant scroll in his
hearing?
face.
That's fine. He's gonna. And summon a couple of giant ethereal serpents.
I fucking knew it.
Fucking.
I was like, we're out in the line, he's just
Oh.
gonna fucking Hanzo us.
These are spectral serpents, so I'm ruling that yes, they do go through the walls. That's a 25-foot cone and geodes. Or actually, he's just gonna fire it at. He can't see geode or his stupid OP owls, so he's gonna fire at you boys. He's gonna move.
Am I gonna be hit? I'm kind of on the edge from that line. I don't know how long, like how you roll clones. Actually, he'll probably move to hit them all.
Oh
hit
yeah,
us
he
all.
can't see me either. I mean, like if he steps forward, yeah. But
Yeah, he doesn't need to see you. He just needs to know that you're there.
Console means.
Content. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm imagining he just sends these spiraling, serpents of,
So in Hanzo's then.
Well, that's what I said, not like that, but I'm still getting perplexed with looks, so, we'll just, have a dex save, please, from
Oh, so you're saying the Hanzo's?
Ian and Howley and Chaba. Think that you would be able to get Biden as well. I do have like
Oh my goodness.
see him, so no advantage.
oh yeah,
Why?
Still got wrecked.
either way. 18 necrotic, unless you succeeded in half damage. Also, Biden. Oh, all you guys failed. Shit.
Oh no, Chaba, you should have a
Higher than
19.
a 16.
Is 19 for you or Howley? Or
I got
16.
7. I got a 16 plus
Oh,
2
okay.
because of Magnum Opus.
16 plus 2, okay. Then that would have to be DC 17. I hit the thing, but it was a GM. Sorry, I'll link it again. I'll manage this.
Is it a? I'm gonna use it on you,
But it was 18.
Ian. Hang on. Ian, you take 9.
And is restrained until the end of their next turn. Alright, took my damage.
Alright, you are restrained. You failed to save.
You get disadvantage on attacks, and the attacks against you have advantage.
Does Palpatine...
Huh?
Same time, so does Palpatine with damage?
He is not with damage. Make a perception check.
8.
You can tell that he has some kind of like glittering magic just surrounding him.
Guys, he's gay.
It's like it looks like some kind of shield almost surrounding his body. It's like a fractal kind of thing.
So mage
He's
armor.
got shell.
It's like shield, but a shell. Anyway, who next? You done? Oh no, it's still your turn. You doing stuff?
Ian.
You doing stuff?
Yeah, I'm doing that on the damage boys to try and get him out of the way.
Heard that.
Bing bong.
That's rude. And then, is it now I'm no longer restrained, or is it at the end of his turn?
It's your turn, so you're free.
8.
What the fuck? Getting trolled over here.
More shit rolls.
Charlie is going top, but this man goes first. Fine. Will move up to the ledge here. And he looks down at you guys and he says, "You fools! I now see this world as effervescent. I lock eyes with the legion of the deep abyss who stand shoulder to shoulder with me and see me as more than a man. See me as the avatar of Dagon that I truly am. And together we will chant into the brightened fray. Poseidon be damned and naysayers be gone, for I serve the master of this mortal plane. My lord's servants shall be the true firstborn of the sea. The luckies of this world never stood a chance against the monsoon of calamity that is Dagon." And then he will He will attack with a dagger. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, if he is, she's just like wow, edgy.
He will. Yeah, he's gonna go Dagon's Fang on both you guys.
It's at the end of this.
That is gonna be a miss, I think. 12.
You will die, and we will emerge victorious.
At the end, 19 hit.
Yep.
That's 8 piercing and 3 psychic. And
The psychic damage is the edge damage.
That psychic damage came from him talking to us.
Shaba!
Did the warrior go? Actually, I
I don't think so.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Does he still have advantage?
Technically, because I didn't get to go.
Alright,
Yeah, I guess so.
technically he does. Technically he gets you.
For
6 plus 2.
6 plus 2, beat.
I'm just going to continue to give you halved numbers.
Thank you.
And that was... Oh, yeah, because he only gets 1 attack a turn, right?
Mhm.
Fishman, okay. And then it is trouble. I say... I can see the frivolous boon that Dagon grants you, and I remove it. And I point my finger, and I attempt to, like, just shatter the spells that surround him.
Equals 10 plus the spell's level. It's a 5th level spell. Or no, it's the spell's magic.
Yeah, let's see, choose a creature, object, or magical effect within range. I guess I'm going to choose him. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on target ends. So his fly spell probably gone, shield probably gone. I don't know what else he might have.
So is it a roll per each spell?
I don't know. It just says
it's
any
lower than
spell
third.
of 3rd level or lower, or of 3rd
Right.
level or lower on target ends.
But the DC is 10 plus the spell's level. So which spell?
For anything above 3rd level.
Okay.
For each spell,
Right, he has a
of
spell
or
above
higher
3rd
on
level.
the target, make
Oh,
an ability
okay.
check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On successful check, the spell's end. So again, anything 3rd or lower, boom, gone. And then the other stuff I got to roll for. If there's
you have
more
to roll
stuff.
for it, or I have to roll for it?
I have to roll for it.
Yeah, and he has to make an
You need to
ability
make me a
check.
DC 15. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay. Sure. D20 plus, it is 5. DC, ability check using your spellcasting ability, so that's 5. Spellcasting ability,
No proficiency bonus.
no proficiency, thank you. Okay, D20 plus 5. Here we go.
Do you have any DM inspiration?
I just looked, I don't. Here we go.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so he had a level 5 Armor of Agathis cast on him.
Oh, shit.
I was like, it's not shield. Yeah,
And
downward
just,
dispersion.
you see these like this fractal layer
Yeah.
of water just shatter and
Yeah, like beating a Final Fantasy monster. And
Yes,
I tell him,
Holy
your
fuck!
god
that's
is
a lot.
fickle, and your existence beautiful.
good job.
And thank you, sir. And at that point, I go, what are my fucking
You're a whirlwind.
bonus action options? Yeah. That is, I think, everything for me. I don't have any bonus actions that I can think of, so that's it. Oh yeah, also Howley was obliterated by his thing, so I say that's for Howley.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh no, don't
He
be
just happened to be in the right area.
yeah. Familiars die.
Oh no, a bird
That's
had
like what they're best at, really.
right now.
Yeah.
The bird who I didn't know existed until like 5 minutes ago.
Okay, so it's the giant owl's turns. There's gonna be 8 attacks, and then we're gonna resolve the damage later. Okay?
I wish
It
that
would
he
have-
had not dispelled that fucking spell.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would have been hilarious. They all come in, just exploding owls.
Okay, so
Oh, he doesn't have his temp HP. Hold on. Let me get
Yeah.
his 25 temporary points he has.
Hey, it can
Miss.
only go up from there.
yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
two of them.
Okay, 16-inch wide.
And they just fly past him and then turn around and get ready for a second come in. So 2 of them hit. So that is going to be 4d6
Total?
plus 2.
Okay.
13 damage. He takes that there.
All right, yeah, he's like, ah, just like backing him away with his long, skinny, moist arms.
And now he's in the water.
Fuck this! Did someone get in a car accident outside of your
Right in your
window?
kitchen.
Wait, what?
And they fly like they fly 30 feet away from him and turn around and get ready for another come.
Bless
30 feet away, that would be like out of his line of sight. Is that you want them like way over here?
Yeah, way over there. They have a fly speed of
They're
60.
gonna be like way over here.
Yeah,
You
and
have
they'll
to
just
be
turn
another
around and
combat.
come back for him.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I have to be sure
Yeah.
of these things. It's my job.
And Geode will stand back over.
Thank you. Grab the
far as you can.
Yeah.
It's not Geode's turn.
Oh, yeah.
Again, just make them a set of 1 for right now, because.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I got 2 groups of owls, and I like it that way. All right.
He's got 2 groups. One full of owls, other full of owls.
All right. It's your turn. Biden.
Alright, I'm going to check my javelin over at wannabe Godly Boy.
All right. You are in melee, so we'll have disadvantage unless you guess reckless attack.
Yeah, it only applies to melee attacks. I'm debating if I wanna.
Oh, it only applies to melee.
But if I step here and take the opportunity attack, am I in melee of Palpatine?
No,
He's up on a
10
ledge.
feet up? Okay, I wasn't sure if you count the vertical. You know, yeah, I need it to hit, so I'm gonna take that hit, and I'm gonna have normal rolls here.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys.
Jesus. I mean, I just feel bad for you.
I don't know, like, I legit don't know why Biden can't do things. Like, I understand that his mods are low, but essentially you would roll high on dice, right? Like,
He's just
Yeah,
a
I mean-
peaceful ass monk.
I don't know.
He's secretly a traitor. He's actually
7 plus 4, 11 damage?
Just turn.
Nice.
Yeah, 11. Chop, chop, chop.
And since I can't throw them anymore, I'm just gonna step back into range to keep this guy from rushing the rest of the team.
alright, sounds good.
Ihian Geode Owl. I guess that means owl.
Do I need to hit with this in order to use it?
Do you need a what?
Do I need to hit my target, or can I still help someone?
Just
Attack
just
Palpatine.
using the help action. It has nothing to do with hitting anyone.
Oh, because you made some smaller requirements, like I have to pick who I'm helping,
That's
and I can only
part of the help action.
right, and then I can only help.
The help action.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm to be short with you. It's just that's what the help action does. You have to pick a person you're in melee with. You can reach. You can give one of your allies, and you can see advantage on their next attack roll against that
Okay.
creature.
Yeah, it's like giving them a clear opening. For him.
Yeah, it's like you're giving them the. Thank you. So who are you using it on?
For my allies, who goes next? Ian.
Okay. Ian screams. Who's next? Ian, your turn?
Ihian.
Do the same.
Keep on closing my sheet.
Stop that.
I'll consider it. Yeah, I'm gonna do spiritual weapons, so just get the net ready.
Ready the net!
Spiritual weapon, I'm gonna do it behind Palpatine.
Heard that.
Actually, For now, I'll keep it down here.
Alright, it won't be able to hit him unless it's floating in front of him.
No, I was moving it like to the corner over here.
Oh, okay.
Move it over there once that guy's dead. Where the hell at?
Biden?
Yes.
There.
So,
It's my turn. Ian just
It
went.
is not.
Yeah, Ian's not done.
Oh.
Responding to him, that's why I said Biden.
Oh.
And
You
then
do
I'm going
have-
to-
oh, never mind.
Actually, that would have advantage, wouldn't it?
I was using it for Palpatine, the advantage.
But you couldn't reach that.
You can't reach Palpatine. It would have to be on the guy next to you. Palpatine is not adjacent
okay.
to you.
It says within 5 feet, and I forgot he was 10 feet up. So yeah, I'm using on Fishing Man. You're right, you used the advantage.
Right? That will not hit.
And then I'm going to ring my bell.
Bong.
And that's on top of the team.
For a hot 7 damage.
No, it was on top of the team.
That was on top of him.
Hot 13.
He still would have been a fail.
Now see if he has +9. You're like, God damn. It's probably close.
Now
He has a plus 29.
Okay. Does Palpatine have anything in his hands right now as a weapon, or is it just he's a spell boy? Okay.
it's
Second question.
hatred.
If I were to I'm a large beast. If I could I reach him up that high, or? Okay. I want to do something. I want to pull him down to us. I want to see if I could reach up, get his legs with my meaty bear claws, and just and pull him the fuck down.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna move you up. Okay.
Yeah. And then once I do that, I will back away to give people room.
Make
to
an
will.
athletics check. And you can't drag a person on the same turn and grapple them, or you can.
You can.
You
Okay.
can.
And I have multi
Movement with half.
and I have multi attack, so
Alright, you can
so
make 2 attacks.
athletics to grapple and pull him down.
Geo, just so you know, again, sorry, but I know this, guys. Multi-attack is not the same as having an extra attack action. You still only have one action. It's just that, yeah. That is the caveat for bears and wild shapes
So
and
he
stuff.
can't,
You can make one grapple attack, not two. But you could make 2 attacks. That's rules written. That's just the way it is.
Go for it. Go for the
Yeah, I would say if anyone wants to say otherwise, it's fine.
Yeah, because it's worded like you make an attack with your bite.
With my
Yeah,
claws.
it is with your biting claws and stuff. Yep.
I'm getting him with my claws and just trying to yank him down off this ledge.
I think you can make an attack after you do a grapple attempt here.
Can't.
Only if it's actually a fighter.
I'm
or-
just saying, rules is written, you cannot.
Well, because it says it replaces one of them. And so what do you do with your other?
It's all exception stuff though. I know this one for a fact. As a cave bear and stuff, you don't get 2 attack actions. You get multi-attack. They're specifically worded differently. Crawford agrees, all that shit.
Also, this is only for
This is
when
for
you're
bears.
shaped bears. Okay, I thought you meant for fighters
No,
and
no, no.
stuff. Okay.
Multi-attack
Fighters and
is
stuff you can
different
grapple.
action than attack action.
Then the extra attack feature.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I didn't know there was a
And
specific
if we
thing for
house rule stuff,
bears.
I personally don't care. But that is just the rules is written.
No homebrew allowed in my campaigns.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mr.
so
Arcane
all I did was just
Master.
pull him down off the ledge.
Alright,
Right?
so you're backing up. You moved 30 of your movement speed to get up to this part. Or no, that's wrong. You moved 15 feet to get this far. You're reaching up, you grab him, you pull him. What are you doing? Where are you moving?
I'm just gonna pull him back down so he's on this spot right here.
You're gonna have to move. If you want to grab
I
him.
know. Yeah, I'm absolutely moving back into the cave a bit.
Okay. So show me that by moving your go. That's how easy it is. Like we haven't played D&D.
What's the name?
You got this through.
And is he prone right now? Because I did kind of just like sweep his legs. Oh.
He is just
like-
grappled.
That's like
Okay.
a part of like the grappler team. But you have these like
Okay, well he's grappled by me now, guys. So
Did you want to pull him that far back out of my range?
I wanted it to be like right on the square in between Viden and Heian, and then I back away while he's there.
No, I understand why you would think that, but he was never engaged in melee with you, so you do not get an opportunity to attack against all that.
No, that's I wanted him to end. I was
Yeah.
ideally.
It's also what Geode wanted.
Yeah, I wanted him there, and I guess because I'm big, so it's kind of hard to.
Well, you could let go and still move, but then you give up grapple. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, I'm holding him there. He's there.
Okay.
Not Howley's turn.
Oh, thank
Right.
Jesus.
Oh, nice.
Alright, I'm gonna hit Althanis, this bitch.
Fuck yeah!
Hey!
Hey!
Something, everyone! Yay!
Guys, record it. Take a picture.
Exactly.
Claws trying to get him off.
Let me open up Snapchat. I'm gonna send it to all my friends.
Alright, and I just wanted to get that one hit on, and I'm gonna use my next one for Fish Boy.
Awesome.
Hey, another hit!
It's a record, guys.
Yay, yay!
Yeah,
Wait,
you
everyone, let's
like
have a Muppet celebration.
you just do like a spinning swipe, take a chunk out of Althanis' back, and you keep on going like a golf swing, just right into the shoulder of this fish man. As you go like bang him against the wall of this cave. Good job. And
I hear a mute
Fine, is your
jammer.
phone vibrating?
I don't know what that
Nope.
is, but it sounds.
Fine, you got like
hear
a...
something?
Yeah. Sounds like a fire alarm or something.
I heard beeping just now from my girlfriend on the oven, but
let's.
I don't.
it sort of
We're
sounds
hearing
like
a rattling. It sounds like mute jammer over here.
Yeah, it really does sound like a mute jammer.
If it's gone now, it must have just been a connection issue.
It might have something on your table. Just take a look around or something. Anyway, who's
It
next?
sounded like
Your
a,
turn.
like a mic problem.
Shabba.
for
My
me
turn.
for everyone.
Lovely. Shelbuff has no fucking clue, actually. I am going to... So he took a good chunk out of him. The 17, did it seem significant?
The 17 seemed pretty good. Really good hit for
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and look over. I guess if I fired, what kind of cover are they gonna get if I range attack each of them? Like, not each of them, but what kind of cover would they have? None? Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and fire a firebolt, because I don't think they're resistant to it at Fishman. I just want them to drop already. Damn.
Come on,
I'm sure I
bud.
don't hit Ichian. The net's kind of blocking my view, the sun's in my eyes, and I got this bad cramp in my back from when I broke my spine like a minute ago. The firebolt goes wide. It's like, oh!
You're fine, you big baby.
And that's it for Jabba, man. What they got?
I'm going to
Geode, you bumped me.
let me check this.
You notice no difference. You don't see any difference, Chava.
Yes,
Ichian.
Hello. I'm doing Bane on the boys. And so they gotta make their saving throw. Probably a little bit.
Yeah, Ichian, can you like turn up your output volume? I have you
I
on
don't think
max,
I can.
max, and
Yeah,
it's
I've got max.
very quiet.
And it's usually not an issue. Like you usually are fine. Bane
I don't
on
know.
both of these boys.
Yeah.
Bane on the boys.
And this is gonna be on Little Fishy.
He has a plus 9.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
you
yeah.
fail. Eat shit.
Bang.
And die.
And then Fish Boy has a -3, and watch him roll the 20. No, he fails. Nice. Spiritual weapon on Fish Boy misses. Unless you're attacking Tall Boy, which it still misses. I don't know why I call it Tall Boy all of a sudden, but I like it.
The boy who matters less.
Giant owls are up. I know, I think you're pretty much stuck there right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Spiritual
have,
weapon. Get out the way.
and here they're gonna just fly back and end up over here behind me next. So they're all going after Palpatine.
And I'm just like, whoa!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yes.
8.
Yes.
You got 19,
Fuck this bitch.
19, and 19. Am I saying that wrong?
That's correct.
Another 19.
I got 3 19s, 18, and the 17, and the others I'm assuming don't hit.
Yeah, the others don't.
Does the 17 hit?
5 hits. Yes.
5 hits. So now that's 10d6 total plus 5. I'm just gonna do that so it's just quick.
Yeah. 27 piercing damage.
Oh, was this any better? Right?
Alright, as this is happening, Althanis is definitely going to go ahead and use this, which I fucking forgot he had, even though I made a point to read over all his shit first. He just has a ton of stuff. He is going to use that Ring of Repulsion, and...
Well, the birds are a bit further back.
yeah, but you guys aren't. So, he's going to use it to try and break your concentration before all these fucking birds hit him. So as the
Okay.
first bird flies in and ends his movement next to Althanis, he uses this.
The birds don't end their movement next to him, though.
Yeah, they do. They have to do it. They want to make an attack.
It says specifically when a creature ends its movement within 5 feet of Althanis.
Then you have to use your movement to make an attack.
No, not with
that
flyby.
is not true.
Not with flyby.
With flyby or not flyby, that is not like the wording. I don't know if you wrote it yourself, but the wording specifically, it didn't end its movement there.
So I take
Something would
10
have to be adjacent to them and then finish their turn. It's literally ending their
That's
movement.
not what I count ending, in my opinion. But we can.
I'm just saying,
talk
rules
about
is
it
written.
after the
Rules is
session.
interpreted. Your table.
Yeah,
Rules is
we'll
written.
talk about it after the session because I'm ruling the. This is how I'm ruling this right now. So everybody.
That seems like a
One
reaction.
That's fine.
Oh,
Let's say yeah, Chaba, actually, you're good. You don't have to make a saving throw.
But everybody else.
We have
Isn't
to-
it
we have
one
to-
creature he can do it on? Or all?
We have to undo whatever that last movement was.
It is
Shift
just one
whatever.
creature.
I mean, he did have a giant fucking cave bear on him. I would think he would want me to be feared and pushed back.
Well, he would, but I forgot to use it when you fucking grabbed him, so I feel bad like retconning a whole round.
I'm okay with that. It's just, if you were to retcon it now, there's a chance that my concentration will be broken because I just took 10 damage.
Well, your concentration's gonna be broken either way.
Wait, what do you what makes me
Earlier, you were still concentrating on the spell earlier.
Yeah,
Right, but he still
But-
gets to make a save.
yeah, I still get to make the save. Does it just auto say, "Oh, you're afraid"?
Not your save.
No, that's my
That's
wisdom
wisdom,
saving
that's-
throw to take for the ring of horrific.
Oh yeah, you get a
Portion.
con save. Yeah, make a con
Also, we'll put a pause on this. Jamie, hit undo. Whatever happened, everything got moved. Whether it's map layer, token layer. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, then he doesn't take all that bird damage because the spell just ends.
All right. Fair enough.
And I'm
So
also
doing 10
pushed
psychic,
away.
push 20 feet away, and you're frightened unless you're immune to fear for some reason.
And bears are not immune to fear.
Okay.
And that is bullshit. But he is back
Yeah,
down
he's
here.
still down here though.
Yeah, he is still.
Okay.
Yep.
ended your movement down there. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, see,
And because he pushed me back, I got him run.
completely disagree.
He was like,
how
"Get
y'all
off
are
me."
interpreting this ability, but since I seem to be outnumbered, I will go with it.
It's not interpretation. Mine is rules as written.
That's fair enough, but we're not.
And there goes
discussing
my
Sure.
big shit. Okay. I'm a little peeved, but okay, whatever. He's gonna get fucked up. Well, I did just end my next turn, so I'm no longer frightened by him. Because, again, we're retconning shit.
that. Okay. So you're not frightened?
I'm not frightened anymore because of turn order and how that happened.
Right. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Because I'm so confused. Whose turn is it, and what's happening?
Right now it was giant owls. That didn't happen anymore. So giant owls are off the list. Now it's fishman.
Fishman is still banged next to these boys.
This probably isn't even the end boss, guys.
Probably. Arms of Dagon need a strength saving throw from Biden and Chaba
Ian.
and
Oh, Chaba's going down.
Chaba, no!
Chaba is resistant to that damage.
That sounds accurate. Because of your ragey stuff.
Let me double check it. I know the disadvantage is only for attack rolls, but I'm pretty sure they still get resistance.
Hits a creature with you other than you with an attack. I don't think it counts for spells.
Where for the
I don't know if it does or doesn't.
disadvantage part, but the creature has resistance to the dealt by the attack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds like
yeah.
it's physical. That's okay. I was going to just pop absorb elements anyway, since this is one of the things I can absorb.
Alright, nice.
Well, if you're absorbing that, well, either you or
Yeah, don't worry about me.
Ian is going to get the 7 reduction.
Yeah, I bring up my book and kind of like swipe away bits of the cold. You can kind of see as my book frosts over and then kind of heats up, removing some of the cold damage, and another rune begins glowing on it.
Okay, so is the 7 going to me?
You're gaining 7 after you take the 21 cold.
Yes.
I took 10 cold damage?
Yes.
Alright. This fish boy is standing just barely. This is
That's a
vital
miss.
today. Plus he gets a -4 or whatever. Or 1d4.
Isn't Bane concentration?
Bane,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
that's that turn. So
Ruh-roh.
Yes.
Yay! Another 20. We
Okay,
channeled all of our 20s into the cleric.
going to move forward up to the guy that fucked up all my owls and multi-attack them. I get a bite and a claw.
like the reason I got we'll talk about it later. Still getting hung up on some shit. 16 will hit.
Takes 12 damage.
Nice.
And I will end my turn in his range. So if he wants to take his reaction again to do that shit, let him.
Yeah, he will. He absolutely will. Says get the fuck away from me. He doesn't need a bear next to him right now.
Oh, and I lose.
He
So,
has his reaction. Yeah, because he casted. He went and took his head off.
yeah.
What is somebody who's good at math? What is half of 142? It's
71.
71. He is not.
Whoa!
Okay, and I'm pushed back 20 feet.
You get to make a save throw.
I already did. I failed.
Oh,
With my +8, I somehow failed twice.
that sucks.
Should consider getting better.
I have considered getting good. It's just not happening.
Reroll. Java.
Fishboy has attack on me, which is what I... Or has advantage on me, which is why I said reroll. Oh, that's what you're talking about, reroll. They're talking about what I messaged. Never mind.
I shall.
When I homebrew a monster, just because I'm missing or I don't know the rules, like it doesn't mean that I'm going to change how the ability functions. Like I still want it to function the way I intended. Is that understandable?
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. I didn't know if you wrote it or if it was already there. And again, when it's your table, it's always
Even if it was already
RAI
there,
is
it
what
would be
matters.
from 4E where movement is an action and you have to use movement. before
See,
you act.
there you go. Yeah, and like it's the same thing with third edition. Is movement was an action as opposed to it just being something you could do.
And that's I don't
So
think
that
I
was
like
my-
that in this particular situation because it doesn't favor the ability that I wrote, but it doesn't change how
True.
I want it to function.
Yeah, it would probably be something more like rewording to when a creature steps into melee range with you, or at some point is within 5 feet. There's wording there. But I'm a firebolt fish man.
That's all I really wanted to say about it. That we don't even have to talk about it. Firebolt hits hard for a solid 13 damage. Guess how many hit points this guy has?
14,
13.
13.
Goes
Yeah.
down.
He falls over and he looks real tasty, like something you'd see on Hell's Kitchen.
It's like an anime when a fish gets hit with a knife and they just turn into a piece of sushi.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was imagining.
Geode gets hungry at the other side of the cave.
That is it for me.
Any bonus action things you can do?
Nope.
Damn.
Yep.
It is night.
I'm gonna go for Palpatine here. Well, I had my good turn last time, guys. It's over. I'm gonna use my minis mittens on Palpatine for Yahian, and that's it.
You guys do this all like above 20 or something.
Except for Geo.
Yeah, I'm frightened. Let me be at the end.
Let me do this. Here's for the 17 hits.
Yeah.
And then want to do Vampiric Touch against him.
That's concentration as well.
I need the help. And this will also be with advantage, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Or would it be the first attack?
Oh yeah. Well, it's the next attack.
Okay, so yeah, I did the spiritual one first, so let's do that. I sort of want to see what it would be though. But I get 4 health back.
So 7 force and 8 necrotic. Noise.
Yeah.
Bane goes away.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I concentrate on Vampiric good.
Yes, that. On that, absolutely.
And Fishman, Althanis, he's gonna look around at you and he says, "You think you have broken me? You have not seen the power of Dagon." And then he'll just kind of like, and then his fucking skull like splits, and this green liquid just flies out all over you guys, and this fucking writhing tentacle just emerges from his chest cavity, where his head used to be.
I think I've seen this hentai.
And it's got like this big fucking nasty eyeball right in the center of this writhing tentacle as it just reaches out in all directions, lurching towards anything moving.
Because now he's bloodied.
go ahead and use his last spell slot. Cast Arms of Dagon again. This is literally just a level 5 Arms of Dagon.
I dropped to 1 health and the death ward is gone.
Oh wait, who was he targeting it? I thought he targeted that at everyone earlier.
He's targeting everyone.
Oh, okay.
So he goes, "Ah!" and just tentacles fly. This tentacle just in every direction and tries to slap everybody around it, basically. Trying to do necrotic.
Her buddy gets slibbity slapped.
Biden, you taking half. Ian, you taking half. I still need you to actually make the save because I need to know if you get reactions or not. Which I guess doesn't matter because you're not going to use it.
Yeah, I guess that's right. I'll go and check anyway. Boop. Ugh, of course.
Sorry, you wasted that good roll. Ian, you cannot take reactions until the next turn.
Okay, but I'm unconscious, so.
Even with the 8 subtracted, you only take 16 damage.
Oh, you're right, I'm up.
Yay!
Everybody's still kicking.
Sorry, I didn't say I used it on you and not Chava, but I thought that was...
Yeah, it felt pretty
wide,
assumed.
I think.
It felt pretty assumed.
Yeah, I see.
Owls are gone. Geode can't. Okay, feared. Is that just a fear thing? Like I can't move towards him
You can't move
willingly?
Towards him. And you have disadvantage on a lot of shit.
Oh, let me roll my concentration.
So
I
what
think
do
it's
you do,
attacks
Sarah?
only against him, though, if you were still within range.
Concentration DC 12, I think. Unless,
No,
let's
because
try
he
to
also
reduce it.
DC 12. Yeah, DC 12.
Yeah, so it'd be lower. Oh, that depends on Spirit Shard.
Fight
It
reduces
reduces.
disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls when the source of
Yep.
fear is in their line of sight.
Yes.
I take the dodge action,
There you go.
and then my
Very
turn.
good.
Bear, like,
And now I'm
backing
no
up.
longer
Just
afraid.
grab a rock and throw it at him.
Bear.
One of these days I'll go first, guys.
This isn't the order, is it?
No, they have to get rid of the owls.
This is I got a reroll.
Okay.
Incoming reroll.
Yes!
Oh, here it is! You kept going
I
first.
go
Nice.
first! And I'm no longer feared, so I
Not
just go.
scared of shit.
I'm hoping I can proc out the next other thing, so multi-attack, bite, claw.
Before we continue, just to double check with Jamie, because you got a million things going. Is there any kind of aura or anything, or any kind of extra stuff with the tentacle hit?
It
Stage.
gives him an increase.
I mean, you don't have to tell us. I'm just saying, like, just making sure.
No, it doesn't.
And I want to claw
It's-
at the tentacle
It's
thing,
more
actually.
The tentacle is more aesthetic. He does actually change his stats a little bit, but not anything that would be like obvious to you.
Oh shit!
Hey there, hi there, ho there, neighbor. Can't see the damage because of Discord notifications. God damn.
Put yourself on 2
21. Or just turn off notifications.
Right, boys.
I try to bite at him, but the tentacle just kind of like moves out of the way, so I just claw up at it. Shing.
That is a total of 21. Yes, you just like rip this fucking tentacle right off, and there's just, I mean, it's still writhing, but it's like blood just squirting out of it. It's green.
And does he
juice
use his
fills your mouth.
reaction to do that to do the thing again?
This foul ichor like stings your nostrils, your bare nostrils, as it kind of fills your nasal cavity. And yeah, he's definitely doing this thing.
Yeah, he can. He could react.
I thought he used his reaction, didn't he?
He gets a new
No,
on
that
his
was-
turn.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he didn't do it recently.
And he gets
I'm perfectly okay with this. As long as my other friends take this, I'm okay with being the
Honestly,
weird
you're
boy.
probably the healthiest one right now.
Yes!
Bear.
Yes, I'm doing this to proc it on him. Oh, that's pathetic. I end my turn.
alright. Fight.
Sorting, please hit. Oh, does a 14 hit? Please. Please.
No.
Oh,
No. Oh, Alright. Mittening the Heian so you can get some vampiric touches, and that's it.
Alright. Who's next? Chop.
I will. I am going to, because it technically works, so I'm doing it. I am going to make a new little illusion, and it's going to look like one of those, like, what do they call them? Almost like the collapsible, like, changing room doors that you always see, like, in theater or whatever.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah. You familiar with that, Jamie?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make one of those, and it's literally just gonna be like toot 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 toot.
Like any lady in the Moulin Rouge type of
Yeah. There you go. Yup.
would have in a brothel or what have you to get their.
Yep. And I summon one of those, and I say, "You cannot see me, but I." Suddenly, a little Moulin Rouge. You cannot see me, but I will be your demise. And I run over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's everything for me.
He can't
Just
take
blocking some of his sight. He can't because he can't see me.
it. That is
Give you his
stupid.
reaction. Anyways,
Yeah, he already
Oh,
did
yeah,
his
yeah,
reaction.
True.
But it doesn't hurt.
but it's Jamie's homebrew, so you never know.
All right. Yeah, that's everything for me. So, fish people,
Yeah, you don't know he has 2 reactions?
Okay,
I thought I
yeah.
told you guys that.
right?
I thought you get 12.
He took a feat from 3-5.
God.
Combat reflexes.
Fish Boy's turn.
He can only see Viden right now.
Yeah. He will.
But the thing does look flimsy.
He will. Just. Well, he's not. He doesn't have a face anymore, really. But he will just like summon these fucking whining serpents again. I think is what he's gonna do.
Wow!
And that is a DC 17 dex save from Chaba.
Oh, up towards us?
Yeah, I think he's gonna do it in this direction here. So, like specifically, because maybe this way. Yes. So I still think that would hit you though.
I fall down. Boop.
Take 16.
I'm still a bear.
I'm gonna hit this button and just see if it disappears or not. Because it's not concentration. I'm just on look.
It lasts a minute.
Yeah.
Unless there's some rule somewhere that says if you go unconscious, all the spells you use go away.
Actually, guys,
What's up?
if we're gonna play rules as written,
Yeah.
I need to see you to use Spirit Shard. I can't see you,
Yeah, no.
or even for
it's
Chaba, or not Chaba, Geode.
fine. Oh no, I'm perfectly fine. I'm still bear.
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna live through that anyway. I had 1 hit
Yeah.
point.
Don't fucking worry about it, man. I got
Got
this.
blim blammed.
Blam, flim flam.
I would like to think that the serpents like rush into me. One of them hits me and like goes into my hand or something, and I feel like I have a heart attack, and it's like I can't breathe. All the moisture's kind of drained from me.
Things like
Splish! I'm floating on the water because of water walk.
they like as soon as it's almost like if you've ever had
Bad
a
sushi.
sedative that makes like a what do they call it when they put you under for surgery?
Yeah, anesthetic.
Anesthetic, yes. I'm sorry to hear you the first one. And it feels cold, yeah, when it touches you. It's like it's a cold metallic feeling almost pierces through you. Who is next?
You'll know. Let me find the things. So, here touched. I'm gonna do this first, so it has to get advantage. No, you're Owl.
Yeah, no, he's also.
Okay. So I'm assuming the 18 hits?
Yeah. I'm not sure how long a rule this minor illusion. Did it disappear or no?
I don't think so.
Alright, well then, I need you to make an intelligence check for me.
19.
Yeah, no, you're good.
That's a saving throw, but it's the
You're
same.
Yeah, either way, it's the same. So, you're
Still a
fine.
+0.
An 18
Alright.
will hit for 11 necrotic damage.
It'd be the 13, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Oh, 15. What?
The 13, he rolled it twice.
Tries
Oh.
for advantage because of the minis mittens.
Alright,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna give myself that. That +6.
You just hear this sloshing noise as you reach through this illusionary barricade and just grab the wrist, or what you think is the wrist of Althanis.
Oh, he's that thick. I'm just picturing like those school Halloween things that feel the spaghetti. Ooh.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
And let me do my spiritual weapon. I can never find anything ever. Here it is. And there's not a hit. I don't think at
It's
least.
not. Biden, you're up next.
Oh, you already re-rolled it, the initiative, okay. I'm just gonna do my sword. Do what oh, for fuck's sakes. There's a 15 here at least.
Just barely missed with a 15.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy.
No problem. Mini mittens, Ian, and come at me, bro.
Vine will have to swap roles after this, man. Because you can't hit anything.
I need to ask a question. If I wanted to use my full action to cast a spell that counts as a bonus action, can I do that or no?
No.
Okay. Then I am
think
going.
that, unless I'm mistaken, I think that there's a ruling out there, because I had to look that up once, but I'm pretty sure you can.
there is that ruling. You can't
Okay,
make
then-
a bonus action in action.
Okay, then I'm going to drop Cave Bear form. I'm going to.
Oh, no. If you're a moon druid, though, you can change as an action or a bonus action, because you have both. You have the ability to do both.
Oh, then I drop as an action,
Okay.
and
I
I cast.
have looked that up, and that is the case for.
And I'm going to cast Healing Word at first level on Chaba.
Just moon druids.
Oh!
We
Chaba's
regain
up.
9.
We grab the
9?
boy. You can move this. It's not where you want it in those 4 spaces.
I would have been closer to Chaba. And I'm just going to move Bear over here for just a second, because I'm going to use it later. Okay.
Well, it's on the team later, so it's there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I just get up and I look confused.
It's not. Get up. It's fine. It's fine.
It's like half your health.
It's.
Yes.
15?
Hey, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. And let's see. Well, look at my waist. I'm gonna do first level because that's like all I have left.
We might need a long rest, guys.
Woo, 4.
Ouch.
And then I'm gonna spiritual weapon the boy. With advantage, it would be. The 21, pretty sure that hits, but let me roll just in case. 21 again, so 9 force.
Nice job.
Noise?
Yeah, you guys are whittling away at Althanis as he's just like taking blows from every side.
And it's Chaba.
Except my side.
Since he can't see me and I went down, could I be considered hidden from him?
He does not know that you are conscious, so we'll count that as hidden.
All right.
For most purposes.
I would like to go ahead and kind of like send out like this kind of skeletal looking hand that's gonna like dive right through this like barricade and just begin like choking him. I cast Chill Touch.
You have to be able to see him to do that.
I
It's
can
his own
see him.
spell.
You can see through your own illusions. It's even written in there.
You right?
And same with like Ihian, since he's saved, he can see through it. Anyone who is saved or whatever can see through it. So it'd be 21 to hit for 9 necrotic. If he's undead, then there's other things. But other than that, he can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. And the hand clings to him.
Nice.
And then I scooch. I go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go over here and kind of like hide around the corner and try to catch my breath.
All right.
That is everything for Chiba.
Who's next?
Fish boy.
Ah. Yes, Dennis will, can't really see, 15, so he will turn to Biden, who's now in front of him, and he'll say, you die here! And then he will, God, I don't think I've ever had him use that before. Let me see if he has something else.
He doesn't actually talk anymore because of the tentacles. Like,
We'll say you might, like, hear it in your brain, Biden. Like,
Wow!
maybe he has telekinesis.
Plus, it came out the top
But I
of
have
his
minus
skull.
8 to my end, guys. I don't do
Jaw's
shit.
fine.
And then he will attack with disadvantage against you because he's in melee range, but it's still probably better than his base.
Also, that you're just reading the spell card, or is he doing both?
He's doing both. He has multi-attack. He can do both.
Okay.
Like he has specifically this.
This poor soul.
oh,
So I take half damage from the save and half damage because I'm resistant to radiant. So I do half of a half.
one.
You just take that one radiant damage. I think you're good to go.
Thick.
That's the unless you're.
He ruffles your hair a little bit.
You rolled an 18 and 18. Why can't you do that on attacks?
If you go through the chat, all of my saves are really high, but my attacks suck shit.
I mean, you're a tank, so I guess that's kind of a good thing.
You're the unkillable. That doesn't mean you can kill.
Nobody said I could kill things.
There you go.
Diskillable.
Geo, it's your turn, I believe. No. We gotta roll.
I think it's a reroll now?
Yeah, dude.
reroll.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Wow! I forget he doesn't have a mouth! And he's gonna do the same thing again. Go down. Go down!
Why? Won't you?
3 damage for that.
3 damage plus 6 and another 6, so 15 damage total.
Dagon's Fang disadvantage again, right? I can't see her. You guys still in melee?
Oh, it should be disadvantage again. You're right. Let me give him one more attack roll to make sure he didn't miss. Yeah, and he does miss.
Oh, okay, so it's just a 3. Good thought, Java.
You right.
And you are now Latin.
He does not like attacking. He will go ahead and nope, he can't do that. Alright, it is your turn, Mystery Man, who is Chaba.
Chopper.
Alright, step back within line of sight of him. And, I look him dead in the eye, even though he can't see me. And tell him, today, a man tried to sell me a coffin. I told him, that's the last thing I need. And then with some hideous laughter.
Get the fuck.
Alright, let's see this wisdom throw. Whoops, I hit it twice.
Oh, damn. Then
Damn.
they got it.
He is good.
Tough critic. And then I go back behind my thing.
Yeah, his like face is like hanging on either side of his tentacle.
All right.
Split in half, just like not laughing.
I'm getting really strong Dark Souls 3 vibes from this.
I did it, guys. I did it. Sorry, I didn't put in
Heck
turn top. I just figured it would speed up a bit.
That's impressive. As you wail on Althanis.
Wait a second. Now we have to go back again. You're reckless attacking, so it's advantage, disadvantage. So he did hit.
And
Damn
you're
it,
right.
Biden.
You are
Get your
right.
shit together.
So you took the original amount of damage
Yes.
instead of
Ugh.
or on top of the 3.
So you take another
we're
12 on top of the
12,
3.
12 total. 12 more total. So many rules, even in 5e. Let's go back to being level 3 guys.
Wait, since
like
he's
5.
blinded, wouldn't these other attacks also have to be regular since he's reckless? Or if he's reckless? I don't remember.
No. Let's just continue forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not get too hung up on it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we're covered.
I think so.
18 damage, huh? Huh?
18.
Yeah, son.
All right. And who's going after Bite?
Hello. Let's see.
Do you use your bonus action to help?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Use it on who's next? Ian.
Hello. I'm going to try and keep doing Vampire Touch. We got 11.
You get advantage on this, so
It doesn't matter.
Could crit.
He's already did it.
Could crit.
could crit.
No, I mean, it's just an auto hit against him. What is it?
Right,
Yeah.
but could.
Yeah, but you could crit
Oh, I'm
and then
done.
heal for more and do more.
All right. So that's gonna hit him.
You were going
No, I was
for
thinking it was
victory.
like Witch Bolt, where just auto does damage no matter what. I don't have to.
You like see this necrotic energy just start to take hold on him, where in all these places you hit him, he just starts to kind of like, just like his structural integrity of his body is degrading by the second.
Dope and spiritual weapon.
All right. That is
No more owls, so it's
Yeah.
my turn. I bonus action to turn myself back into cave geode. I'm just gonna-
You need to adjust your health, but
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. And I'm a dumb bear. I don't give a shit about some flimsy looking little thing, so I'm just gonna charge through the illusion and attack him twice.
Honestly, you can see over it too. I mean, you are a tall ass bear.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
massive.
true. Yeah.
well, if that was the case, then he would have been attacking Geo the whole time, though, because I would have been able. Althanus would have been able to see Geo too.
I'm barreling
That's-
through it.
I
Out
actually
of
thought about
our
that earlier.
control.
I was like, good Althanus.
I wasn't sure
I
how
thought
big
that
the
too,
temple
but
was,
you
so,
didn't
like,
say anything, so I was like, maybe you can't see it. But anyways,
But Geo can see it because
he's
ruling, I'm
very
pretty
big.
sure, because of the way illusions work. But I might be wrong.
I haven't made an intelligence check to try and see through it.
Right.
I'm just a bear barreling straight through
It can only be 5 feet tall.
Oh, and I also don't have the intelligence to.
Oh, it can only be about 3 tall.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's the
yeah.
thing with minor illusions. It can only be so big, so wide, and all that.
It
I
doesn't
linked it
matter.
when I
I'm
casted
barreling
it.
straight
I
through
described it.
How do you want to do this?
Oh yes. I'm gonna after I just picked up Chaba and I'm looking over like, you good? You're good. Okay. I fall to all fours again. My body just bursts into muscles and hair, and I charge straight through the illusion. I take a bite at him, but that's just the feign. And then from this underneath, I like uppercut him with a claw. Just
It's very much like one of these. It's like an action movie. You know, you see Geo like doing his little stampede, picture and pattering his legs. As soon as that claw makes contact with Althanus, like the music cuts and his ragdoll body just hits the fucking ceiling and then bounces back down onto the ground. Poof, poof, and there's just like green blood as the water splashes up where his body hits the cave floor, and green blood starts to like permeate through the shallow water around your feet. Congratulations, guys! You killed the High Priest of Dagon, and it kind of gets really quiet in here now. Mark this off my list.
All right.
I just realized something about like entire fight when we took off the concentration and everything on him, he would be like 2 feet lower because of the water.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna put this in the chat.
I said that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this in the chat.
Yeah.
Skip to like 9 seconds. That's what you hear when I kill him.
Got some bear noises.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna look around and just be like, and I'm gonna look over to Chaba and like walk over to him and start licking his wounds.
Good boy. You get so quiet sometimes. I do not know entirely why. He says, I kinda like you like this. When you're on all fours, much better bear. 8 out of 8.
It's taking everything
Use
from
the
you.
octal system.
Since nobody's doing it already, I'm gonna search it.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't. I'm a bear.
alright, you do find not really anything important other than his ring.
I'm also checking his fucking his staff, man. He has a staff.
He has a staff. Did I say that? At some
You
point?
did.
It's just something
You
Dagon's
asked me
fang.
earlier if he had anything in his hands.
Oh yeah, that is true. I just kept thinking Dagon's fang was a staff or something.
It's a harpoon gun, just like the cultist staff.
Yeah, that's right.
He also has a mace, if you want that. It's just a mundane mace. But he does have this. Somebody make a Arcana check, whoever has it. I guess a theme. You can make Arcana or Religion check.
Oh, that's
Doesn't
just
matter, I
or
don't think.
religion.
You find his ring, and it's very interesting looking. I'll show you the picture in the Discord.
I'm a
'cause I don't want to
jealous.
show you what the item does yet.
I was putting that in my pocket for now.
Ooh.
It's a lizard.
Excuse me, newcomer.
Hey, what?
I don't know what it does.
What?
Also,
Are
it's
you
gonna have
being
to be
sneaky?
recorded.
Putting that ring in your pocket? Because we might
No.
be a little. Yeah.
No,
I mean, I'm really good at perception.
no, you didn't. Oh no, you can see through your own illusion. Never mind.
Yeah.
Can you see through a bear?
I've moved to the back of the cave just to make sure we're not getting flanked.
Okay.
Going, what?
Yeah. There appears to be something that might have accidentally found its way to your pocket.
Here you go.
As I recall, you were, we were just hiring you, yes? We saved your life.
I mean, this is the guy who kidnapped me, tortured me for a while, so...
Oh, you had torture a little bit. Oh, he make the pain.
I mean, a
And?
little bit.
Yes. I do not see why your woes outmatch ours.
I'm gonna dispel his water walk.
Chop up
Nice.
right into the water.
Okay. I'm going to dispel his water walk.
That means all of our water walks are gone.
Yup.
All of you guys are now standing in 2 feet of water.
And then I reach down into the water and I splash him.
I'm already wet. Always.
I know.
Green water on top of your head. Let's go.
Oh,
Can we
absorb
not do?
elements.
I mean, that's my daily.
Dude, now we're standing in this guy's goop.
Yeah, I know. It's gross, isn't it? Reminds me of home.
I'm gonna, as a bear, try and convince these people to leave the cave.
Oh, you don't need to convince me. I'm totally okay with leaving this cave. We'll tell Peter later. He's a fucking
Okay.
crotchety man.
We will see if storm subsides. But Ikian, I have not forgot.
Forgot what?
And I will go ahead and walk behind Cave Geode, keeping my eyes peeled and ready to blast something with a scorching ray.
I'm gonna try and squeeze my way through this little walkway as a bear.
Sorry, bear.
When you started questioning me like at all.
Guys, I was zoned out because I was doing DM stuff. What happened?
We're leaving this fucking cave.
We're leaving the fucking cave.
Alright, guys. Did you leave the rope there when you climbed down?
Yeah, because there's no way to untie it when you tie it from the top and you climb down.
Through.
Mid chance.
It'll still be there.
I would help people get up to the rope because I am a giant fucking bear.
Sure.
Can I ride the bear up?
Yes.
Yes.
I clutch Geode as hard as I can around his neck. Or like I grab onto his ears or something.
Is he climbing the rope or climbing the cliff? I thought he was climbing the cliff. Or the rope.
I'm gonna climb the cliff. I'm a bear.
He's a fucking bear.
Okay, no, I think that was more sense. I was like,
This is the most Russian thing we have ever done, Geode.
Yes.
Alright,
Bear has a
I grab
climbing
onto your ears and I like dig my heels into your neck. What's that?
What?
Doesn't the cave bear have a climbing speed?
Yeah.
They have a swimming speed.
Oh,
They don't have a climbing speed as a cave
I
bear?
think that's stupid because bears have been known to climb shit.
yeah, but you don't climb in a cave. There's no
Climb up walls as a
Maybe,
cave.
maybe,
Not
maybe
in a cave.
You don't climb in a cave.
It is a what kind of check?
Roll well, you
athletics.
bastard.
athletics.
Noise.
I'm just thinking of a tiny wizard riding a bear now.
Yup.
No, I'm seeing like the generic wizard. You're in a purple robe with a purple hat. It goes up.
Why did you guys roll with advantage?
I thought that's what the rope does.
Oh, the rope. Yeah, the rope.
Bear doesn't need rope.
Alright, guys.
Chaba, do you want
Yes,
to
if
fall
you-
off from the very top again?
Maybe. Why? You can do that again?
If you just want to fall, it's always fun.
He wants that.
How about I follow you if you go first? My bear says no. And I'm just going to continue holding on to his ears as we walk around. Bear, take me home.
This is the bit where I really wish I would never fall.
Just be like, yeah, sure.
Right.
Alright, guys, where are you going? Check on that.
The cart's still waiting for us outside of the city.
We can go there.
Yeah, I would say we go there, and then we come back later after we've rested.
We can also stay here and I cast. I make hut. I could do that. It only takes me a few minutes if you can maybe, just.
You can't long rest while that hut is active, can you?
Yes, we can. Yes,
Can you though? Is
Yes.
it concentration?
No.
Okay.
it's very easy for me. Very simple. Viden, I don't know if you know this. Genius is a word used to describe me, and genius means very, very smart.
I will kind of just like pat.
Oh, why didn't you tell me your name was Genius? I thought it was Chaba this whole time.
Made that
So,
standing check, I can't handle
description-
it anymore.
Is
Choppa's getting a little bit of a furry back paw from a bear. Not damage or anything, just like shut up.
My bear is ornery.
Are we sanitying checking, Johnny?
Are you?
I saw one from Mahian. I don't know if you assumed it or you called for it and I didn't hear you.
No, that was just me because I couldn't handle Chaba anymore.
Oh, okay.
You had your chance to kill me.
It just
Um,
depends. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon when you guys reach the top of this cliff.
Your eyes are the size of the moon.
Past Tiny Hut. So,
Is
taking a
ritual.
long rest, it would be about 10:30.
What are we gonna do at 10:30 at night, guys?
Party.
Attack the cave. I wait for the hut to be casted, and then I drop my bear form.
Okay. And this time I make it look like, kind of like it is just part of the Rocky formation.
Sure.
Good thing I count as a medium-sized
like
creature.
like a
Gray-
big boulder.
Gray, is it translucent?
For us, the dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but it is transparent from the inside.
Yeah, from the outside, it just looks like this stony, like little hut made of a
Very smooth stone.
one solid piece of stone. I was thinking with more of like a texture to it, but it's your style.
It's just because it's a dome.
Damn it.
I would
I'm pretty
prefer
sure-
that it is more rocky.
I'm pretty sure it says you can only change the color, but
I know.
so that's what.
Yeah, it depends on how you interpret color. Is it like one solid color? It has to be some kind of gray all the way
It
across.
is rainbow colored.
I'm just gonna say it looks like a rock.
Okay.
Enough. Maybe not to fool a dwarf or something, but. Alright. Moving on. You guys are taking a long rest, so why don't we take a little break?
Yeah, I gotta go pee,
Sounds good to me.
and I gotta deal with spells.
Who has the ring?
I think he pocketed it and didn't end up showing Chapa.
Well, Jabba saw.
Well, didn't.
But who
Let-
has it in their possession?
Ian has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can.
Alright, then I will show the ring. You should be able to see it under magic items, accessories, in the week tab.
Yep.
I have to say, I do not like damage spells so much.
Honestly, one of the most effective spells of that whole, probably the most effective spell cast of that whole fight was Dispel Magic.
Dispel. Yes.
And that says a lot. Gonna go pee, take a little break.
Sounds good. Gotta go too.
Bye.
Oh, fuck time. Let me pet you! Maybe soon. Any more of that cheese? Any more of that cheese, dog? Yeah, a little fiber. refreshing my drink. Probably gonna go eat, and we'll probably be done to start again. How goes your night? So happy that you showed me crystal light and use. Seemed like they used to do it all of a sudden they just stopped.
Hey, Charmander. Want to see Charmander, Geo? I mean, Jeremy.
Sure. I gotta check something for druid shit because I am changing spells, so I'm not actually on the. I can't see right now. Oh, hi! I see him now. He does look like a little Charmander. When will he evolve?
I don't know. I'm still waiting. I don't think he has enough XP. Even though he's pretty old, he's like about 5 years old.
Oh, so he's level 5. Got it. Flame arrows. Damn. I was hoping that would be something useful.
I'm going to, I will say that when you guys get to New Avendor and we start doing a little bit more open world stuff, I'm getting really kind of sick of just combat every session. I'm sure you guys are too. I'm going to try and do some downtime stuff, like Astral's doing. Like with the magic items and stuff.
Yeah. I like that, but some of the stuff was a little weird.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to look at all of it and probably tone it down a lot since this is kind of a low magic thing, but New Avendor is the like one place. That and Clock Town would be the only two places really around here you could get magical items, except for maybe some like ancient shit that the dwarves have or something.
Jeremy, you still trying to get magic shit?
No. I brought it up. I was saying once you guys get done with this, which either this or the next session, I was hoping this would be, but it might be the next session. It'll be like y'all's last session in Red Clay. Once we get past that, I want to work on doing some more downtime stuff in between sessions, because y'all will be in a once you get into a normal city where we can assume that you're safe during the downtime. We can say you have X amount of days between sessions to do whatever you want. We'll figure it out. But basically, I want to do something similar so that you guys can use your tool proficiencies or whatever it is that you want to do, spell book stuff, or Xanathars has a bunch of cool stuff we can do.
Yeah, I would definitely like to be our last night in Red Clay. We've been in here for like a long time.
Yeah, when I made this module, I didn't know it'd be this long, but these combats are so long.
Because they're like all of them are like sacks of hit points.
Yeah.
Big fat fucking sacks of hit points.
Like even the minions are like a mini boss battle.
Yeah, that's how. Honestly, like, I know it sounds shitty, but that's kind of how I want it to be. I don't want you to fight. Like, I want you to feel punished for fighting things all the time. But it kind of sucks because I didn't plan out a whole lot of other ways for you to finish this module. So, with that in mind, it's not really fair of me to say I want to punish you for fighting when your only option is to fight things.
Yeah, and we did try to leave.
You did try to leave. Also don't want you to leave either. But I am okay with you leaving. I said multiple times that you could leave. You know, I wasn't the one who... I did not make the decision to return. Because I am not the boss of Homebrew. But you guys kind of collectively decided it would be doing me a favor. Or it would be
Yeah, it would be polite.
polite, yeah.
That wouldn't work.
But
Just classic table etiquette.
with that in mind, I don't want to put you guys in a lot of situations like this one. I'm just learning a lot as a DM as we go through all this anyway, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why I haven't really wanted to do damage spells, because like a lot of times damage spells can be very like, holy shit. But like when something has like 100 hit points, it's like, nah, like I'd rather do a conditional thing. Which is totally fine. I mean, that's a valid way to look at spells. If there's ever like a horde of goblins or kobolds or something though, you know, oh baby, I got that fireball right up my sleeve. Got that one in the chamber.
I love that one for Padar. Such a good spell. I wish I had utilized it a little bit better in that situation. I still don't think he would have killed any of you, unfortunately, for me or him, rather.
Probably not.
Just because you guys have so much sustainability with 2 healers and the tankiest tank of all tanks.
Yeah.
Geode's
Not really.
Geode's
Yeah,
pretty
good.
tanky as well. I mean,
Yeah.
all druids are tanky, and he's got that extra AC, so he's even a little bit more tanky.
Yeah. I'm about the only person that like could or would or should die. Just because I made my con and whiz very low, and those are like some of the most important will you survive
Yeah.
stats.
Well, as far as like the grave cleric though, like he is not really good at healing him. He's not especially good at healing himself.
Right.
More about healing
Sorry.
other people.
But then there's a geode and a vine that protect them.
Does he have that goddamn?
Are you going through your monster list again? Did you forget something?
No. I'm talking about something completely different. I just got distracted. I gotta see though. Is that? No, that's not it. I swear to God.
It's weird that the ring that we got is like a nether vagina.
That's from Dark Souls. Official.
A nether vagina?
The
It is.
The art for the ring is
I
picture from Dark Souls.
noticed that.
It's the Ring of the Evil Eye from Dark Souls.
It's weird that they left out the clip.
Yeah. No one, and it's canon in Dark Souls that nobody has clips. That's how dark it is there.
Guys,
fucked
flaming
up.
sphere
I know,
or
right? It's
moonbeam?
oppressive.
Flaming sphere or moonbeam?
I know that Moonbeam did something cool. It stops regen. Is that the cool thing?
Transformation.
It
It's
stops
for-
transformation.
Transformation. I think that flaming sphere is like whack as fuck.
Whack good or whack bad?
Whack bad. Not saying that it's bad necessarily. I don't know. I've never been into a spell like that personally.
Which stuff?
It's flaming.
Flaming sphere. It's the one where you create the orb and you ram it into people and creates like little
If they
tiny
stay
pockets
there,
of
they
slight
take-
danger.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take moonbeam as a prepared spell today because
I would, depending on, if I was Geode specifically, and I usually don't like to give advice like this, but Germans would figure this out if you sat there and looked at it long enough anyway, because he's a fucking power gamer. I would say for Geo, a good spell, in my opinion, would be Flaming Sword, just because he does have a high AC.
You know he's saying sphere, right? You're just talking about a totally different spell.
I'm talking about Flaming Sword. I don't know if you
Flame Blade.
Flame
Flame
Oh,
Blade.
yeah, Flame Blade.
Yeah, thank you.
But that is
Yeah,
also a
it's like 3 by 6.
concentration
It-
spell,
it
and
is
I
a
would rather.
concentration spell. Yeah, that's the shittiest part about it. But other than that, it's a fucking amazing spell. The only thing bad about it is that it is concentration.
How long does it last?
10 minutes as long as I concentrate on it.
Yeah, I figured.
That's good, but at this point, my attacks are already magical when I'm in an animal form.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. That
And
makes sense.
as long as I'm maintaining concentration, I could say I have Moonbeam up, and if they're close to me, they're getting
Moonbeam
fucked.
is a better choice of those two for sure. Moonbeam is a better choice of most spells. It's
But the problem is there is team damage. When a creature enters there, I can't determine.
depending on the DM, it could be very overpowered.
Are you saying that this spell harms allies?
Can you link the spell or not?
It's Moonbeam.
I
It's
can look it up, I guess. Moonbeam.
So sorry about that. Everything I ate decided not to like me just in that moment.
Sorry.
Zoinks.
Yeah, it definitely does hurt your allies.
then I'm not entirely sure if I want to do that.
It says when a creature. It doesn't specify if it's an ally or hostile creature.
I don't think I'm gonna take Moonbeam.
Do you guys like a tentacle head off ass? Or do you like the OG better?
It reminded me of the beast from Dark Souls, the one that just turns into a giant, just black snake that just writhes back and forth and kills low-level idiots.
Yeah. I was thinking of the Lost Plagas from Resident Evil 4.
Oh, that too.
I just think it's cool. But yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, this is God, that was such a good game. I wasted so many of my youthful years playing Resident Evil 4. I've probably replayed that game 5 times.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of what I was picturing, that bad boy. No wonder it felt so familiar. I was like, it's like the... And I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I was feeling that too.
Eh. Like, for me, I think it was Resident Evil 5 is when I first saw those guys.
Yeah, they were the main thing in 5 as well. It might have been a different like strain or something, but it always is, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. T-Virus.
It's the T virus, the T.0000021.
Are you telling me it was the 0000021?
I
No!
thought it was the 0000023, but I was wrong.
Scheisse!
Somebody call Leon S. Kennedy. I've got the save president's daughter. Alright, enough fangirling over Leon. We all want to screw him. Did you put it on?
Yeah.
15? Put the ring on?
You
Yes.
goddamn bastard.
Let me see here. Let me look at it one more time. The ring of horrific repulsion.
The ring of about to get
you take
smacked the
3d6
fuck up.
psychic damage in our, yeah, you put it on and it just throws you back. No,
Oh man, I thought that was for real.
you need to, let's see, make a
Already-
saving throw. Did you already make that earlier?
I already did that one, and that was I rolled a 2 on that one actually.
You failed?
Yeah,
Alright, then you're going to take some sanity damage.
yeah. I took that one off because it's on the thing of it.
What?
It's the sanity
Oh.
stuff's on the thing, so I just did that.
Okay, I see what you're saying. You didn't fail.
Oh, with a 2? Because I accidentally rolled advantage.
Oh, you rolled it. Okay, I'm sorry. finally understanding. Failed, and now you shall die.
Okay.
Oh, it's just one. Never mind. I don't roll a die.
Yeah.
It's just the one. You already did it?
Yeah.
Okay, then you got that. And it does like you like hear this dripping noise, like this sloshing noise almost. But it's as soon as you try to like focus your hearing on it, it's gone. You guys just got done camping with your cart? Is that what happened? When you guys get to the cart, you would be welcomed by a friendly guard man who is...
You need to come with us.
He's like, I can't, man. I really want to, but I've got to stay here and keep my new lady friend alive. I think we have a lot in common.
You just want to get inside her pants.
I already have. I think it's more than that. This is really out of character for me, but I like her a lot, so I'm gonna stay here and protect her. I know you guys can handle this. How's it going, by the way?
Yeah, seems
Shaba
fine.
almost died like 6 times in the last day.
I would like to think that almost is a bit of an exaggeration. Okay. I'm alive, I'm fine, always been fine. Nothing can kill me because I will eventually be the master of the universe.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the
It's
way
one
up.
thing at a time. Damn, it is a shame that my arch nemesis, the high priest of Dagon, the man thing known as Alpanus, did not have anything for us to take from him. I really wanted a memento from that guy after I wasted my fucking Prometheus staff and also almost died 10 times. Yes, I lied, Marivaldi. I'm sorry. Do not worry about me, though. I'll
absolutely
totally
nothing
be
from
fine
him.
in our new company.
Let's show off my ring fingers.
It is such a fucking shame.
Shame.
Too goddamn bad. But other than that, things are good. I'm figuring out new things to turn myself and my friends into.
Nice. I've
Asked.
seen a few of these fishmen running around, but the past afternoon they've just stopped showing up. They sent a couple of them over here, and me and the guards fought them off. One of the guards was still recovering. You guys probably saw the guard.
I would have given that guard a good berry.
Sure would have helped with a good bit. He got stabbed.
Stabbing people's rude.
But yeah,
These fish boys are rude.
Mari kind of, since he's not as stabbed as the rest of you, he makes you guys some food as you kind of sit around and rest around this.
He casts healing spells on us, and he has any buffs he gives us before we leave.
Let's see what.
He doesn't need to heal us. Didn't we take a long rest in the
We're about to take a long rest outside here. This is.
I thought that's what the tiny hut was for.
Yeah.
Oh, God, okay, yeah, see, I'm confused. I thought you went to the camp.
Well, tiny hut.
Yeah, you linked Tiny Hut earlier. I forgot. I'm sorry. But did you still want to go see Mari, or is this...
No, that was my mistake. I talked about it, saying we could go there, and then he's like, we don't need to go there. We got tiny hut. And then he popped it.
Well, maybe you guys just stopped by there for a minute and check in on it.
Sure.
And
Sure.
you're back at the cliffside, if that's where you would like to be.
Does he have anything?
Whatever we do, we're
assist
going
us
to the
because
town.
he is bard.
No. He
Oh.
doesn't because he wasn't there when you rested.
Yes. That is fine. We do not need charity.
I'm okay with charity.
You don't even know what that is. You still have a pocket full of amazing shit and you have no idea how to use it. You remember that, Talkie Bear?
I have a diary, a bottle of ink, an ink pen, a stone,
Yes.
and
I also
gold.
have stone. Yes. That part, yes. You continue to say you don't know what to do with the gold. Yes? You have said this.
I mean, I assume that it's for receiving goods.
Why would you assume that? Before you said you had no idea.
I've
You've
been
learned
to-
so much in the past day. Let us go, Bearman. And carry me back.
I pick him up into like a baby's cradle and I'm carrying Chaba.
Yes, good, good. Wrap my arm around the back of his neck.
If you weren't so squishy, I would drop you.
I like to view myself as being very fit. I do not eat that much, and lately everything I eat seems to be running through me. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah. That wine was
I haven't
poison.
had coffee for days. I don't know. I think it was something to do here with this place. This place
Yeah.
tries to kill me at every turn.
Yeah, it was one of the guys. They poisoned you.
And it also took away my beautiful staff of Prometheus. But it is
It was
because
okay
you did
looking.
it. What?
It wasn't all that fancy looking. I
It
only saw.
was an artifact of my god.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to be Beetle and I squish you? I can do that. Do not talk about Prometheus that way.
I
Back
dropped
to the
Chaba
cave.
into the mud.
Ah! Splash.
Splish splash, I was thinking about.
Alright. Well, fine. I will go on my own. I grab the rope and begin descending. And if things are looking bad, I'm thinking about using Misty Step down.
I mean, you make an. I mean, if you use the rope, you make an athletics check with. It's not any worse than it was last time. It's still a DC 10. So you can make it with advantage if you use the rope, or you can Misty Step down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot's damn.
I went down first just in case I could catch him.
No, I went down. I'm fine.
He's good.
Yeah, I just don't do the advantage toggle that much. I just click twice.
All right.
Slip a few times. The wind blows me to the side a little
All
bit.
you
I hold on
guys-
to my book.
Geo just barely, almost slipping at the last second. But you all just barely make it down there. To the
Hold
cliff
on,
side.
before we go in there, I have a feeling that things are gonna get watery again. So I'm going to, as a ritual, cast water breathing on all of us. It'll just take 10 minutes.
Should I do a water walk as well?
I need you to make an Arcana check to cast a ritual down here where the waves and stuff are hitting you. Or religion check, depending on what you want.
If we step inside, are they okay?
Yeah, they're definitely less harsh inside.
Okay. Yes, bring it in, please.
Yeah, we go in. We go inside the cave, and I'm not a bear geode right now, so...
Okay, I got you. Let me fix that.
They said you barely make it down.
Should I put on a water walk as well?
Yes, please. Anything that can help us with this fucking place.
So Geode's in one corner and Athene's in the other. And they're both drawing transmutation circles in the water and getting their ritual materials out.
And what kind of check do I gotta make?
All over the DC. So it's
It's
either religion or
Arcana or religion.
If it was Arcana, it would be -3 from that.
Oh shit, son.
My religion's terrible. As a cleric.
You guys both pass. I mean,
Okay, for the next 24 hours, you can go underwater and breathe just fine. If you need to.
Man, for the next
And-
hour, you can walk on top of that one.
Can you decide that you want to jump into the water, even if you have water walk on?
I think I gotta dispel it on you.
Yeah, it says something about like you float to the top or some shit. I don't know.
That's
Oh,
like when you cast it when you're underwater.
Yeah.
Can you relink it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or we can look it up, but I mean, if we're all...
concentration.
No.
Negative. And are there not other things that maybe we would like to do? Perhaps we could use a blessing upon us. You could call upon whoever it is that you worshipped. Was it Hades?
Sticks.
Styx.
I love that band. But
Shabba knows. He was just testing you, making sure your faith was real.
I mean, you should
You guys
wait
have
till
water walk and water breathing on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
His lasts for 24 hours. Mine lasts for an hour. So. And I can already breathe with water.
And that says if you target a creature that is submerged in a liquid, that doesn't mean
Yeah.
after the fact. So if I wanted to turn into a shark, I could do this.
And it says up to 10 willing creatures. If you're not willing anymore, would we say that just goes away? Or
No. So how I would rule it is with water walk, you cannot go underwater. Like you will immediately float back up.
Oh.
Every round you'll float back up as long as the spell is on you. It doesn't say when you cast the spell anywhere in there.
Yeah. But it says like up to 10 willing creatures, so I just wasn't sure how that was enforced.
It would need to say when you cast the spell if your target is if your target a creature
Yeah.
submerged in liquid. For it to apply only during that time. Otherwise, it applies for the full duration.
Okay, I can
And
just
so
dispel it on you.
I am putting these little blue dots on you boys to represent both of those rituals. I'm not going to put one for each because we're just going to remember that we did both.
And hey, Ian, do you have any spells that'll help us see? Because I helped you out last time.
That was.
I
the
mean,
other
I have light, but
Okay.
I have light. I can just like put it on his forehead like a headlamp.
I mean, like
Just look around like,
that would be very helpful, so I don't have to waste a second level spell right now.
Also,
Don't
if
waste
you're
the spell.
casting water, breathing water or whatever, just go ahead and link it, please, so it's in the chat history. I mean, that's like the purpose of having it. It's like a log. I can go back and check in between sessions.
and also just so you know,
Yeah,
amphibious
I
insect.
you a fish lady, or you're a water woman.
Yeah.
And was there something else you guys were doing here? Bless or something?
No, I'm not going to do bless yet.
I was asking. With that said, perhaps yes, we just use light. We have already killed their gigantic mascot and also their cheerleader. So perhaps we can finally get to the culture, whatever.
I know what a mascot is, but what's a cheerleader?
Someone who leads the cheers. Do not be a smartass.
So like Mary.
I forgot. I was gonna ask. Oh, who has light on them?
I was just gonna like, can't remember. Grab Geode and just like grab hold of his chest and steer the light.
I have a walking stick. Cast it on that.
No, I just
You know,
put it.
tell me put it in the palm of your hand like Iron Man, and then that way, if you wanted to, you could like hide it and not show him the light.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
It's up to Jamie though. It's 10
I'm just
light.
gonna listen to the person that's casting the spell. So
And you put it on my
Yeah.
chest.
We both have it. Go ahead, Ian. You do you.
I mean, fine, Iron Man. Let's go.
oh, you want to put it on his hand?
Yeah.
So that's 40.
Put it up.
20.
Put yours on his other hand.
Oh sure.
All right, guys.
Do wielding light.
It's 40, 20, right? Or it's, it's 40 feet of bright light. Or 20 feet of bright light and then another
20,
feet of
20.
light.
You 20.
Sorry. That's what it is.
Yeah,
All right,
DM
boys.
speak 40-20.
In roll 20 speak, that is 40, 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it doesn't apply outside of roll 20.
Also, I don't have dark vision anymore, by the way.
Also, so you Iron Man yourself. I'll Iron Man Geode.
Okay. Iron Man.
Sorry, Jamie. I didn't realize Ian didn't have.
I want to get it all
dark
done
vision.
right now. Like all this kind of preparatory things.
He had dark vision because of me.
Let's just never go in caves again, guys.
Let's just
It's
only
a
play,
daytime outside adventure.
only play races with dark vision, guys. Make it easy for Jamie.
Yeah.
So it's not power gaming. It's making it easier for the DM.
Oh my god, we just found 2 goggles of dark vision? No fucking way. I've heard about these.
had a friend who had never played D&D before, and of course he wanted to be a drow ranger with a panther.
Yeah.
Dual wield scimitars and
Scimitars.
everything, and I was like, "Are you sure you want to be a drow?" They get disadvantage on attacks in the light, and he was like, "Okay, yeah, I do." And then he proceeded to complain for the first like 5 sessions about being a drow and how all his attacks are disadvantaged. And I was like, I made it very, very clear. And
It does suck though when it's because it's explicitly sunlight, as I recall, and like there's so many adventures where I mean, how much sunlight have we fucking had? You know what I mean? So like that's the flip side. You never know until you're playing in the group.
Right. But I did tell him, I was like, bro, this isn't like an Underdark campaign. You're not going to be underground a lot. It was the witch hunt they did. That's what they were doing. Was the Granny Agnes adventure. They are the group that got like halfway through it.
Yeah, that was a fair amount of outside adventuring, almost exclusively.
Yeah, the Kato played this fight. He was like really far away, like shooting with the bow, and I was like, "Yeah, you have disadvantage." He's like, "What?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm under a tree in the shade," and I was like,
In the light.
Targets
okay.
in light. Well, it even explicitly says for that if you or your target are in direct sunlight.
Right.
I looked because I like playing Drow too, but only when it behooves me.
I
and
have
the
never
group.
played an elf unless it was like really specific for that character. Like I've never really make elf characters.
I rarely do.
I'm more of a dwarf guy myself. All right, so you guys are still kind of at the front of this cave, getting your magics together. Anything else that you're thinking about doing at the moment? Going back into the cave again?
Yeah. Kicking ass and chewing bubblegum. And we're all out of
that
gum.
ass. What?
I'm here to chew
sounds
ass
good.
and kick bubblegum. And I'm all out of
All right, yeah, let's continue forward. With that being said, you guys want to go find out what was around that corner?
No, but yes at the same
Let's
time.
just establish a marching order and decide where the fuck we're going.
Do
I would
we
like
go
to
to
see
the-
back-
Why don't we just stick with that T formation we had, or the square?
Yeah, the former marching order. Yeah, it's effectively a T, but because of grids, we don't really do a TT.
Well, I have light now, so maybe Chaba wants to be behind me.
No, I definitely don't. I absolutely want to be in the middle.
You can't expose Chaba.
Yeah, I'm the brains, and you guys are just the cranium. Okay, so you guys are.
I thought you were genius, not brain. How many names do you have?
Yeah, we're.
And then I would like to think that we go down and we go see what was around that corner where Mr. Big Fishy Boy came from.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Anything else in the tokens? Token time. Token time.
Serpentine, token time,
So let me make sure.
smoke and toke.
Oh, and also I couldn't see any dull light coming from Geo.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
what team? What pro player did we play with the other day, Phoenix?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right.
I did play with a couple pro players in Siege, which was pretty fucking awesome. I killed the one pro player 1v1 multiple times. Shit felt good. Yes. And it was a straight up fair gunfight too.
Right. So you guys make your way back through this. I'm gonna do a little theater of the mind here,
Yes, please, thank you.
and
Fucking so tired of looking at tokens.
we'll maps, notes, and exposition. Where is? So you guys go back through this this asymmetrical cavern with all these strange kind of ins and outs in the ceiling where you fought Alphanis. You can still see some of the like blood on the walls now that you're walking back through this area with a brighter light, and you can really see these strange crevices in the rock, and you can hear as you get closer, you can start to hear what almost sounds like thumping in your ears. And as you get closer and closer to where you fought Albanus and you start to pass by and turn around this corner, it gets a little bit louder.
What, is the body still there?
No.
Do you guys hear this? It's not only me, right? Is it only happening to me?
No, I
Stop
hear
it.
it too.
You.
I put my
What do you
big
hear?
hands around Chaba's head just to show that it's still just, we all hear it.
It's only him.
As you turn the corner, you're now at the entrance, a narrow entrance to a large cavern. The ceiling is somewhat low, but ahead of you, the Chamber of Horrors becomes clear, and you see two small idols, statues of fishmen that you've encountered before, and their dark stone forms drip with the sheen of oily water. There are three larger images emerging from the earth and water as you kind of approach. And is there three? No, yes, there are three, and they're these larger, grisly-looking statues. Close my thing. And they ooze this foul water that kind of drips from their needle teeth.
I'm gonna look around and make sure there's nothing like lurking in the shadows, or if one of them is actually alive and not a statue.
Okay. There's another altar, just like the one that you saw underneath the church, but it's larger and it boasts a rising serpent turned toward the right. I guess it would be, you guys are facing the entrance, and so it would be facing the same way you guys are. And it radiates this like cold this room does. Like as soon as you step into it, you just feel this awful cold. And it smells strongly of rotting fish, even stronger than usual. This whole town smells like rotting fish. But,
I like stop in my tracks and like Gia bumps into me.
Geo,
Wood.
make me a perception check. I'm trying to be extra perceptive.
I have a +8, guys, by the way.
The failure.
Like, my passive perception is so good.
This does not go the way.
What did you roll at 10? Yeah, you don't.
If I rolled a 7 on the dice, I would have been able to see something.
Shut up.
Assuming a 50.
Alright, guys.
Alright.
That was my description of the room. You're standing.
Okay. I thought you meant like, alright,
I'm done
Geo gets
describing.
stabbed in the back.
Oh, actually, I did forget something. Everyone else make a perception check.
Not a natural one.
Hey, natural one.
Oh.
We're look at Jenny's face.
I told you. I do not wish to go in.
It's spoopy in here, guys.
I try to like peer into it, but my eyes just like keep averting. I keep like kind of going like in.
Skeleton
It's my
trumpet.
body language going in.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Don't make me get my skeleton gifts in here again.
God.
It's
okay, Chaba. I'm here.
I do not think this is okay. I've pressed my luck time and time again.
And how far in does the room go versus our light? Like, is there a lot that we're not seeing because of our light range?
No. You can pretty much see the. Pretty much see the entire room, except for. Okay, so let me describe the room a little bit better for you, or I can put you there on the map.
That might,
Chaba, would you have
that might help.
started Howley again?
No. Also, with that said,
This person.
Geode,
That's you were in the from an older version. Of
You
the
can-
perception.
you can do it at a moment's notice, yes. Can you see if these statues are magical? They seem to be something is going on here. I cannot bring myself to go any closer. I can't.
Sure. I cast detect magic on the room as just a. It's technically a ritual, but I can do it once per day because of
Yeah.
what I am.
I got you. Per move.
Mm-hmm.
30 feet.
Bearman.
You would. I'll give you the.
And I would walk forward a little bit just to get.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say you can reach this altar here with it, or the AOE reaches the altar. But you
Yeah.
would detect in this direction the statue you saw. I don't know if you ever saw it, but there's magic up here. This is magical. The statue right here is magical. The altar is magical, and
I would know the school of magic that it
the
comes
school of
from.
magic would be. The statues would have conjuration magic, and the
Conjuration.
I'm not quite sure what the altar would be, so let's just say transmutation. I'm really not sure what it would be, just because it's
Yeah, there's magic, guys.
I look over to my left. What is all this? Just. Are we still? Would we still be in water here, even without a water walk?
you're not standing on, or you're standing on top of about 2 feet of water. Yes.
Okay, so still water here. Okay, and then to the left, there's more water, deeper.
Deep water. Yeah, you can definitely see that it goes out deep there. Like you can't see the bottom anymore, even with the light spell.
And over to the right, this is some kind of up cliff,
That is a ledge,
about 10 feet.
I think it's 20. Yeah, and it is slippery, and there's water just cascading over the side.
Do you want to go up there?
Looks very difficult to climb. I'll put
Yes.
it that way.
Viden, do you think that you could kind of ferry us up? I do not know if we'll...
I could, honestly, is it worth it? I don't know.
I think that it would be good to have a vantage point and know what could flank us.
Are you guys
You
still,
know.
still standing at the entrance of this room, right? Like you haven't.
Yes.
Yeah,
Java,
we're not-
You're just moved so you can see a little bit. I mean,
Yes.
are you?
How about I climb up, tie a rope, and throw it down and save the wings?
You think you can climb this?
I would help
I
him.
can climb
I would use just
anything.
I would help lift him, just hoist him up.
Jabba was not doubting, just asking. Go ahead. Do what you can.
I would like do the whole like interlocking my fingers thing and just
Splinter Cell's ass up there.
Is that
Yes.
enough for advantage, Jamie? If he props me up, helps me climb the ledge.
I'm propping
I
him
want to
up.
climb this ledge, and I need someone's rope, by the way, because mine's still hanging on the cliff.
Yeah. So
And I want to climb this.
Theo kind of bends down and like puts his fingers, laces them like this. You know, puts them down, and you put your foot right in there. And then, as you know, you guys are kind of like lifting Biden up. You kind of stop because you turn your head a little bit to the side as you guys see 3 dripping figures emerge from the water.
We're not climbing, guys.
So I'm going to move tokens to more realistically represent what would be going on right now. Chaba, where would you be?
Yeah, I specifically said I'm not getting near that water. That's
yeah,
like
where would you
perfect.
be?
That's perfect where I am.
Okay. This is kind of how I'm imagining it. in
That's
my head.
fair. Yes, same. Especially since Ichian's passing off rope.
Let's see. That would be this one, this one. What the fuck did I just do? Not with the right thing. What is drawing do? Because that's what
Oh, is drawing just means it's like no longer a token, and it does not like you can kind of move it like this all the time. It won't lock into grids.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I changed it back to this. Yeah, you guys see these 3 like foul looking dripping demons, and they sound very well. You know they're demons, Chava, because they fit the description in the book you read earlier to a T. They're carrying tridents
Oh, the fucking missiles.
as they lurch forward.
I'm impressed you know their names. You remember their names.
A trio of horrific beasts, amalgams of deep-sea creature and insect, somewhat, but not like that of the horror you fought at the cave entrance, step towards you from behind statues in the cave. Or, well, not in this version. They're stepping out of the water in the cave. They
Guns behind you.
And don't roll initiative yet. Well, you don't because we're doing it the other way. But I think we should end the session here tonight.
Shit.
I know you guys don't want to spend another. Well, I know one person particularly does not want to spend another week in Red Clay. I don't either. But I would like to start this boss fight at the beginning of a session and not at the last 30 minutes. I think that it will feel a lot better if we do the whole fight in one session as opposed to splitting it up. It will feel more like an epic boss fight, in my opinion. If all of you guys want to go ahead and play, but we can. But I would prefer.
I'm down to play.
I don't do anything ever.
I mean, I'm saying that I would prefer that we don't. But if all of you guys are going to fight me on it, then I will be in for the next 45 minutes. But
You do you, Jamie.
huh?
You do you, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
leave it
it's
up
a
to Jamie.
group. This is a group game, but like, I feel like we'll get a much better experience, or it'll be a more fun experience for everyone if we just start the session, and then if you guys beat the boss and we have time left over, I will prep for what happens next, and we can go ahead and move on to
Well-
the next chapter.
I'm assuming we might level after this, and then that
Don't
would
die,
buy you
you
some
will
time.
definitely level up.
So, I mean, there's that. So, in terms of, making sure we have something to do for next week. But, yeah, I'm cool with waiting. I think this is a good cliffhanger.
I did not want to do another. I'm sad that we had to do another session because I wanted you guys to fight this fight tonight, but it's going to definitely take longer than 35 minutes.
This is what happens when you give us a fight every 35 feet.
Yeah, I make short, thick dungeons extra thick.
You could have dropped a C and it would have been fine.
But yeah, I definitely. I mean, we can just scrap this whole campaign if you want. I mean, I'm getting a lot of negative feedback this session. So,
It's just the red clay stuff happening. That's all it is. We want to see.
I mean,
we
is what
see
I
this
want out of
entire map.
D&D, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like some of this. Not all of the combat, but I like a lot of it. But
The combat is fine, but we've had
too much.
that's the only blight here.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm basically just asking your opinions. Like, I don't want to stay up for the entire time that it would take to fight this fight. Or I don't want to play D&D for that long just because it drains the shit out of me. So, what are we doing? I guess is my question.
I was just
I
saying,
guess
maybe
we're-
next time.
Defer to you, and you don't want to, and I don't blame you. I get it.
Okay, I just don't want to be like the odd man out here. But,
This is 100% absolute the final boss fight, though. Yes.
there are no more enemies in Red Clay after this fight.
I'm sorry I had to get that out of
No,
you,
I'm in the same boat, man. I'm like,
but like
I'm so tired of this place.
we had like an L shape of just like 4 fights.
I mean, we could have left, but you guys said, no, let's come back. I thought we were leaving.
tried to leave, and we were still pretty. Like, the tree was supposed to kill us, but your class is really strong, so it didn't kill us. And then we kind of had the choice, but Jamie had already prepped all the stuff, so it was like, well, let's go and do this thing. My only, like, I hate to even say that it's like a problem, is that we were told that we were going to be doing this cool thing and like go to New Avendor, and we've been doing everything but that. I think that's kind of where a lot of like the we're still here is coming from. Like that's how I think I feel, and like I didn't realize why probably until now, because I'm just like I thought we were going to go do that, and
Yeah.
instead it was all this stuff, and like
Yeah.
this has been almost no social interaction really, which I mean it's like fine. Like Althanis, he did talk. That was nice. Like I am glad that we're fighting something intelligent. But like other than that, it's like just fighting sacks of hit points, which I hate to say. Like that's how I feel. It
No,
just
I
feels
totally,
like
I totally
another
get that.
fish man. You know, how much will Viden miss? You know, how often will I miss? Because they have really high AC. They have tons of health. They have it feels like they have good saves. We can't really grapple them.
I feel you, man. I'm in the same. I mean, I know it doesn't seem like it because I'm not on that side of the fight, but I'm in the same. I'm in a similar boat. Like I don't enjoy DMing creatures that just have one attack and like at first, yeah, maybe it's fun to like shock you guys and be like throw this fucking ungodly apparition at you or whatever, and just watch you kind of freak out as it has so many hit points and stuff. But then after a while, it's tedious, and I don't necessarily enjoy it either. But I like you said, like I had all this stuff prepped, so it's just been kind of easier for me to go along with it. But I have been trying to every session just try and streamline things towards the end of it a little bit more. But that being said, like I still want it to be challenging, I guess, and not just be like go from extremely hard to now you guys are just walking through enemies.
Right.
Because the tonal shift there would be a disconnect.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I don't know. Hey, we're all on the same page, I think. But this is the
Doesn't seem like you're having a lot of fun DMing these guys either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I enjoy fighting and I enjoy watching mechanics unfold and stuff. But to a certain extent, it's like these guys aren't even complicated to DM. You know what I mean? Like they're just. I had one spellcaster to have fun with, and you guys just killed him. So. This next boss fight I think will be fun and interesting, and that's why I do want to start it as a new session. But if next week we're gonna as soon as the session starts, we're rolling initiative. You guys are gonna fight this thing, and I will have stuff prepped for you to do afterwards if you do not TPK. If you want to go ahead and make a second character to get ready for next session in case you do die, make a second character. If you want. You guys have handled everything I've thrown at you so far, so I don't expect anybody to die in this combat. But
Not even the one is like, come on, die.
I also kind of, I'm say now that I feel like everyone's a spellcaster here, like I don't really want to be a spellcaster. Like initially it was just the three of us, and I was like the spellcaster, and now it's just like everybody's spellcaster. I'm like, well, now we can deal with everything all the time, more or less, especially with druid bullshit. No offense, but
I
druids
picked druid because I've never played druid. I was like, cool.
Yeah, it's fine. But I don't know. It just
yeah, I know you didn't pick Druid just to like be that guy, but like
he picked monk druid to be that guy.
Well, we talked about it. That doesn't bother me at all, really. But the stuff that the increase to AC, I would take over having to micromanage 8 giant owls any day. So the monk thing doesn't bother me.
I don't want to be the guy that hits the shiny red button every time shit looks bad, but shit looks bad almost immediately with everything.
But yeah, you guys, if you want to make another character or do whatever you want to do after you leave Raid's Plague, we could talk about that in between sessions. I will say, I did think this was a decent session. I felt like I was being a little short and snappy with all of you, and I apologize, but I just really was trying to just expedite things and get things done tonight. So that we wouldn't have to have another session in this cave. Just because, I mean, I can read you guys. I know what's going on to a certain degree, even though sometimes I willfully ignore it. And I don't, maybe not on a conscious level, but that's my 2 cents. I just want you to know that I do understand. I'm on the same page with you guys, like to some degree. Maybe not on the exact same level, but I'm sympathetic. I'm also a little bored with Bitch Boys. Anybody else want to say anything? Go ahead. Biden, anything?
You're muted.
Yeah, I think that you're muted there, Viden.
Damn it. Okay. I missed last week, so I didn't realize the party was like, man, fuck Red Trail, I'm going to New Avendor. Although I can see where they're coming from.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
And it's Viden time.
Although maybe it's because I missed last week. I'm not at that point where I'm fed up with this dungeon. I still think it's pretty cool, and I wasn't even sure if this was actually the final boss until Jamie said so because Geo asked.
I think it's best to come clean about it. This is the last one.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened last week. It seems like you guys are all over these fishmen. I don't know.
No, we did
Pretty
fight some
ending the combat.
before he came, right?
Yeah.
Some more
No.
fish dudes.
No, it was we just went like straight to the boss fight.
No, we fought some more fish dudes, right? When we were trying to escape, there was
Because
more. that
when
you
I
could
joined,
just-
Chaba was separated
Right.
and somehow was far away from everyone.
back in the tower, right? Didn't we fight some more fish dudes there?
No, you guys killed all the
No.
fish dudes there, and then rested, and then went and fought the big thing on the shore.
Yeah.
Damn, there's been so many fucking fish dudes. I thought for sure there's
There were fish
there.
dudes in the cave because there was basically another combat in
Yeah.
the cave that got
Alright.
triggered simultaneously.
Hmm.
But yeah. I mean, don't think that. Sorry to interrupt. Like, I want to go back to Biden, but don't think that I will. I am learning from this. I'm not going to just throw the same. We won't have the same issues again. I don't think. Every time we have a session, I learn a little bit more about how to team for you guys, which is important to keep in mind. I'm not just a stagnant DM. But I'm glad that you thought the dungeon was interesting. I think it's the right theme, but it's too grindy. Like, it's just too grindy. Like, there's also a disconnect between the translating it from 4th to 5e. Probably wasn't meant to be this grindy originally, but because of the way I made the creatures into 5e, maybe I just made them too tanky. The minions should be minions instead of these fish tank gods. But with that in mind, I do really like the fact that they're difficult to kill, because I would love to see you guys handle stuff without killing stuff. Sometimes, like in a dungeon, it's impossible though. But yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily like this dungeon, but I'm glad you think it's interesting. I'm just gonna stop talking about it. Biden, you have anything else to say?
Please? What do you mean?
Please,
No, I mean-
no, I'm just talking so much. Make me look like I'm not talking as much.
Oh no, it's fair. It's good to see your point of view after all of our feedback and like where you're coming from and why it's the way it is. I don't know. I like the dungeon, but I'm also excited to see what else is there. So it's 50-50. I didn't. When you said it, like we're finally done, like out of red clay, and I was like, wait, what? But we didn't do a whole lot except kill all the fish people.
That's pretty much the mission here, dude.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't sure what else there was, and I wasn't sure like how intricate this Dagon cult was.
I mean, there are creative ways to do this mission other ways, but like it would involve like you guys leaving Red Clay probably, and I don't think any of y'all wanted to do, or like you guys all decided not to do that, and
Yeah.
like
Because we couldn't, though. There were implications.
I thought we could. I didn't feel obligated to return to Red Clay.
There was a tree telling us to go back, and then it was also like, well, this is the
But-
adventure that we have prepped.
But
So
Phoenix,
this
I
is the
did
adventure
say,
that
I mean,
we
you
do.
did say that, but I also did respond to all of that with, with that in mind, you still can leave because that's how the game works. You know?
I didn't get that vibe that you feel, Phoenix. Like he may have hinted at it, but I didn't think it was very wrong to say, no, guys, please do this. The tree didn't. I thought the tree was a random encounter, to be honest. I didn't know that was like no turn back, go back to Red Clay.
It was. It was supposed to be that, but it didn't do a good job. It was just another second hit points for Biden to stand in front of.
And Geo to zap.
Chow,
Oh, yeah, you were
or Phoenix, unless you're not done, Biden.
No, I'm done. I've talked enough.
I think that the leaving the town, like what I mean by that is like like if you guys were to come up with some like long term, like we'll forget about Dagon for now, and maybe we can come back with like an army or something. We come back with a battalion of monks or something. But that, like you said, you felt like it would be disrespectful to do that, and I appreciate that, especially at the time too, because I wasn't frustrated with this at the time. I was still very much invested in completing Red Clay, but now I'm kind of on the same page as you guys, and it just took me a little bit longer, I think. But also, the first time you guys left Red Clay is because you got smeared. Not necessarily because you wanted to leave, you were like bored of it. It was more because you guys got your pants kicked in, or your butts kicked in by fish people.
And we needed a rest.
Did it all. But everybody else got not kicked out of it. That was a few sessions ago. But I'll let Phoenix talk now, not say anything.
I know I'm the main voice of derision, might be the term. I don't know, not a fancy word, man. But, because I know Vine, he's polite as hell, and C-Moves is pretty damn polite too. So I'm mostly the vocal one. And probably also the most critical, like, it's just part of who I am. So it's like, I see the good in this or whatever. I do. Like, for example, the Wrath Monster, right? That was cool. Althanis escaping. That was cool. Those things I really appreciate. And it's already been beat to death, so I'm not really going to touch on it anymore. Stacks of hit points, fucking... Ugh. Same with them being so... Like, their AC is so high. Like, I know in 4E, AC is really high. But I think... Did you lower their AC in the conversion? Really? Their AC was like 23 or 22 or something before? Yeah. Damn. They are so fucking... That's crazy to me.
And
wow.
I should have reduced their hit points more.
Yeah, I know. And again, that's something that we've already like beaten to the ground, so I'm really not going to touch on that. But like, I'm also feeling a lot of the same things that our own group felt with the Nether Keep, and you weren't even there for like the first half of it, where it was just like another week in the Nether Keep or the Black Castle or whatever. Because it's just like, damn, dungeons are kind of exciting, but like in this day and age, probably not really. Especially with the Nether Keep, because we only play every other week, so we were really in there for a while.
I think funhouse dungeons are the way to go if you're going to do a dungeon crawl.
Like a small area, like 2 sessions or 3 sessions or something?
No, that's what this is. That's what this was supposed to be anyway. Like, this is a literally one-room dungeon. Like, there's no doors. But there's 4 encounters in this one-room dungeon. Sorry to interrupt your spiel.
No, you're good.
But, I guess a funhouse dungeon to me is like the White Plume Mountain one that had the vampire and the room full of orbs and the jumping puzzle.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Every room is something different and cool. That's a fun house.
Yeah, which is pretty damn good. I don't know, I kept always, like, the more that I think about this one, I did constantly try to figure out, like, how the fuck can we, like, not fight these dudes? But it's like, I felt like they
no
could
way around it,
always. There really isn't. It's like, go this way. And then, like, as we're going somewhere, it's like, they're lurking. And it's like, okay, I guess. So, I don't know. That's kind of been my impression. It hasn't been too combat-y for me. I think that's all it comes down to. Like, I just don't like combat.
I like combat a lot, but it's been too much for me. As a person who likes combat, it's too much for me. Like, after this session, especially. After last session, I was like, maybe. And then this session definitely confirmed that.
I could say, like, if I had known it was going to be so combat heavy, I would have done, like, my favorite thing now, which is just go Warlock. Warlock's fucking awesome for just, like, fighting shit. Yes! But, like, as a spellcaster, I'm like, well, like, if you remember initially, my first, like, 2 renditions of spells were all utility. I had shit like Zone of Truth in there. And now I don't. Now I have more combat-y stuff. Still not done. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just left feeling like I hope that the tone of this campaign or whatever kind of shifts away from this. But that's my 2 cents. I was really looking forward to, like, 2 months ago or however long it was that we were playing, like, New Avendor.
Yeah.
and we've just been stuck in this place.
Well, the reason originally for me creating this huge buffer was so that I could get the city ready, because unlike Arkham, I don't have a city ready. Like, I don't have just like a bunch of like guild halls where I know the NPCs' names. Like, I had all that ready to go for Arkham. Like, I knew all the NPCs' names. I had like all the shops names written down. And for New Avendor, I still haven't even done most of that. Like, I'm mostly banking on you guys spending a lot of your time at the monastery.
Let's just do that, man. Sometimes you can tell us stuff like that.
If you guys, I mean, the town is there though, and it's supposed to be this giant city, and I'm just like, you know, it's kind of imposing. I'm like having to prep this huge city, which I'm probably not going. Like, I've decided I'm not going to prep anything for this city. I'm probably just going to improvise it and keep notes of what I'm improvising so that I can go back and like add handouts after the fact. Because up until this point, every time you run into someone, I have a handout for them. Like, I have everything prepped and planned, and I just don't think I can continue doing that if we're going to open it up to a sandbox game. So it's not going to feel as realistic or as like thorough. I'm going to have to maybe look more things up and roll more random tables and stuff, but you know, we'll have a different tone, like you said. It'll be a tonal shift to a more fantastical D&D traditional kind of thing, but also to a more social, very much, obviously, it's going to be more social. Anything that isn't a deserted town full of cultists is going to be a social.
And I think for the past month, I've also been thinking about the Warlock in a box. Even today, I thought about him, but I was like, I don't really feel like bringing him up. So I was like, I could tell that you're just like pissed with a lot of, especially my own comments and my own tone and shit. So I was like, I'm just gonna not worry about the Warlock. I was like, I feel like, have you thought about the Warlock? Like, did you?
No, he didn't pass my mind.
I didn't think so.
14 days.
Yeah, I keep thinking about him, but I was just like, I don't think that he was really like a main point in any part of this story. So I was like, I'm not gonna.
No, man. Like, all this
About
is
that.
none of this was meant to be some grandeur thing like draining. Like, this was just meant to be these little self-contained adventures, and whatever happened to the Warlock, you know, after you guys caught him was whatever happened. You know, I had anticipated you guys taking days, obviously, because that was the mission. And I was prepared to kind of roleplay her and maybe have her eventually even like have some Stockholm syndrome or something. But with her brother Dimitri, like, he's a cold-hearted motherfucker. Like, as soon as he doesn't, none of that's gonna happen. Like, he probably wouldn't even talk to you if you tried to talk to him. Like, also, if you guys want to, he's still alive. I mean, he's with Biden, right? Or no, he's with Mari, right?
Yeah, I think he's with Mari or something.
Yeah, he's with Mari, so he's still there, contained for the time being. And until Mari comes back, I think I want to keep him as an NPC. I know it's not my time to talk. I keep doing this.
Okay, are you done, Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm done. Again, as far as like pros go, I liked Althanis. I really enjoyed his little monologue.
I wrote that.
And I personally hate it when players interrupt monologues because it's like, well, clearly the DM wrote this. Like, listen to it. So like, I definitely enjoyed the monologue bit. Again, I definitely enjoyed the Wrath bit from last week because it was like, what the fuck? And it did feel very Dark Souls-ish or whatever. Almost everything in between those two things or whatever, just all the fish dudes, I'm just sick of it, and that's apparent. But I did like the bits of you that I felt like were in the game.
Yeah.
Felt like the more that I saw Jammy and the less I saw the module, I liked.
I'm going to take that as probably the biggest piece of feedback that I'm getting from you this evening. Is I feel that too. I feel like this module, despite it being something that I love, like Dagon, Lovecraft, like despite it being basically what I wanted, if I was going to make, which this is supposed to be Shadow over Innsmouth, the story by H.P. Lovecraft, in a module, in a D&D like world, basically.
Right.
I would just do it so different. Like, this module skips all the parts of that story that make it fucking good. Like, and I didn't realize it until now. All the things that make that story good are the setup, and there was so little setup to this that that it doesn't make the payoff worth it. Like, fighting all this stuff just
Setup was that we were ambushed, right? That was our setup, or like the call to the ocean. I don't know. I remember
yeah.
being ambushed by dudes.
Yeah, it was called the
Cool
ocean.
little cold, like the cold spell, like
Yeah.
trying to like keep you like. Those bits were cool.
I'll let you say. I'll let you go. You just. I want to say that about
Yeah.
the module though that the book starts off with the detective from. He's in another town and he gets like this mysterious request to go on his job in Innsmouth, and he travels there and he stays there at the hotel, and all the people there are really mean and just like coarse, and he doesn't know why, and then it takes a while to build up to. Oh my God, these are all cultists, and I'm in a town full of cultists, And this module just basically is like, oh, walking through the square and cultists, and it's like, okay, I mean, and at the time reading it at first, it's like that seems fine. It's D&D, like there doesn't have to be too much context, but it does.
If you had worded them to be bandits in that moment, like, oh, they are dressed like this, not, oh, they're dressed like cultists, it would have thrown us all off.
Right.
From that moment,
I mean, we
we were going to go and talk to the mayor at that point.
Right.
Hey, we got attacked by some bandits in the middle of your town.
Yeah.
You should send the guard after them.
Yeah, a mayor existed.
Yeah, well, they were covered in like barnacles and stuff, so they were like clearly not just normal people. So that's kind of, I guess, where I went with that. But anyway, Gio, go ahead.
Okay, first of all, I really enjoy like the background story you're going with this. I absolutely enjoy that it's like this is this horror thing, and I'm not gonna beat the dead horse right now, so I'm just gonna skip that part.
Yeah, we all know that the fishmen have too many hit points and all that jazz.
Yeah, that's okay. I know Phoenix and I really enjoy like the whole talking setup. Like when I had that time just to chill and talk with a robot guy, cool. Didn't care. That was fun. And I actually enjoyed this despite it being fight after fight after fight after fight. I just wish there'd be more payout for fight after fight after fight after fight.
I got that too, even though I forgot until you mentioned it. I got that a little bit of that earlier. When you
Yeah,
guys kind of felt
him.
disappointed that Althanis didn't have more stuff on him.
Yeah. Maybe we find just like stuff washing ashore in this room.
I mean,
Don't know.
I've already kind of spoiled a lot, but I will say,
Yeah.
You will get rewarded if you beat the
Yeah.
final boss.
Yeah. I also want to add this in. New Avendor should be getting our message by now. So in case you want to just make this like a, hey, we could turn this into more of a fun story for them. We rained down monks from the fucking sky just to destroy this place.
You're gonna spoil everything I already have fucking planned if you don't shut your stupid face. Like you
German's done that with my stories too.
I don't try to though. That's the messed up part.
See,
Constantly
you
underestimated.
never bring up ideas like that publicly, and you definitely don't tell the creator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, the thing
Because
is,
I told you
like,
that, I was like, if you tell me an idea, like I won't use it, even if I was already gonna use it, I'll find something else.
Damn.
well, like, I mean, I know what I'm gonna do, and German hasn't. If he kept guessing though, he could definitely probably guess. But
Right.
I'm pretty good at storytelling
it's,
when it's just myself.
It's the thing where you guys, a lot of the time, will ask me about something that I've already done and checked for. I know you're just being thorough, and a lot of the time I do forget things, but sometimes you just gotta have a little bit of that faith.
And just a friendly reminder from your neighborhood jackass that there's a bird sending a message, and
oh yeah, I got
I am actually looking forward to this final boss fight. We're all fully stocked on our spells. All of that stuff is going to be fun.
Yeah, I won't feel bad when I murder all of you because you all just took a long rest.
Yeah. Yeah, if we showed up here after that last fight, we'd be fucking destroyed. Some of
Yeah.
us might make it out.
You guys have learned your lesson though. Remember Granny?
No, I don't.
You don't, because you weren't there. Neither was German.
Yeah.
I was there watching the damn video.
It's true.
Yeah,
That shit
Even
was
then,
insane,
I still
dude.
prevented this first TPK.
If you can rest, rest. That's that's just all it is.
If you can rest, you should probably take a rest.
If the DM says, "Are you sure you don't want to rest?" Fucking take a rest.
That's literally what I was like. Are you sure you don't want to take a rest?
Yeah.
I could see Phoenix like turning over in his grave too, because he didn't want to be like the one guy that's like, let's all take a rest.
Yeah, you know, because I was 100%. What was it? PC was like, yeah, man, we're fine. I was like, he's only, like, you just, oh, what was that? Your kneecaps, both of them, and also, like, 2 of your ribs were shattered. You'll be fine. I think I even told him something like that. I was like, I think I see a piece of your bone sticking out, but, like, I guess you're all right. I was like, so you go ahead up the stairs. Okay.
Was
Don't
that
remember who that
Ray,
was.
or was that
No, I don't think it was Ray.
Yourself?
Honestly, that might have been Vitamin.
No, I was all for a rest. I didn't say anything though. I know I wasn't pushing to go.
I was
Chris,
just being
I think, 'cause
feisty.
He was y'all's cleric. He was like the tanky one.
He was a great character, so he's like, "I got you guys, no worries."
Yeah.
I can cast. What you call it?
Spare the dying? Or
Spare the dying. Yeah, at range or whatever they get. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's 30-foot range as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Which would be cool if I wasn't out of heals. Like, by the time you're casting Spare the Dying, you're already probably fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, except in cases like Crowley's, where a range Spare the Dying would have been really useful.
Well, yeah,
Fucking
that's like the one time, but like most of the time it's like, if I have Spare the Dying, I'm probably better off casting a Healing Word, and if I don't have Healing Word, then I'm probably boned already because I'm a cleric.
Yep.
Because I've used all my slots.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to hear.
I enjoy the story.
Yeah.
I hope you continue on with this whole like H.P. Lovecraft, kind of like this mythical world, pulling your own stuff in there, because I really enjoyed this kind of stuff. But for the love of God, man, I think the only thing I've played so far has been Red Clay. All Geo knows is Red Clay. I don't get the whole little story that they've had so far.
Yeah, it wasn't too extensive, but
They got magic.
I think that a few weeks from now we'll look back and be like laughing and be like, aren't we glad we're not in Red Clay?
Red Clay is going to end up being like that inside joke that we always have
I think so.
from here on out.
I hope so.
Hey,
I
at
hope
least
so
it's not
that
Red Clay.
It doesn't become like something that you bring up like, this is becoming Red Clay. I hope I never have to hear, this feels like Red Clay.
If you hear this feels like Red Clay,
Change shit.
Change something, yeah.
Have everything's hit points and get rid of half of the encounters.
Yeah.
shorten the encounters to reduce the actual numbers in the encounter. That would change a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I keep saying your name wrong.
Ian.
Everybody can say it now except for me. Ian.
I-the-Y-N. But it's dope.
Yeah, because you joined in late.
Alright, that's enough of you copping out. You need to start giving some fucking
I
feedback.
say words. But,
Well, let me ask you some questions. How about that? You can answer them for me. Like that might make
now.
it easier.
Can I roll an insight check on his answers?
Did you think that it was too much combat, like some of the other, or well, everyone else, including myself?
I mean, I would say it is a bit much, but like my character's not much of a social character, so she wants to fight.
Right.
Same here.
So, but as a player, or do you want more interaction? Maybe if you had a different character, or if you were a social character, charisma character.
When I die, my backup, she's definitely a social character. So.
Excellent. What about? I don't want to leave.
Ian's not going to die.
Yet.
Do you have any like aspirations? Like, is there something that you want to do after this, like in the campaign? Like, I know you're looking forward to having maybe an airship.
I mean, that's just every campaign, but.
mean,
It's
like,
the reality
Let's
in
go.
this campaign, though. You're actually high enough level and have like the shit to where you could become something we could actually do, as opposed
Sky
to like
pirates,
a bunch
let's
of
go.
level 1 characters being like, "We want to be sky pirates." Y'all are almost what, level 9 now?
Almost 8.
Almost 8.
I sure hope you're not making this encounter as if we are level 9.
That
Bring it,
explains
bitch.
it all.
I made the encounters when you guys were level 6, I think. So
Yeah, I haven't. I'm the same case where I haven't gotten like. I just sort of showed up here. Don't really know much. I've been here for missions.
Oh yeah, I guess.
yeah,
that's
you
true.
guys don't really have a good idea of like what VC is like, and I wish that you did, because it is. I am shooting my own horn, but I think it's pretty cool. Like I think it's a fun place to explore. Hopefully we'll get to see that next week. Some, at least the beginning of this new leg on our adventure. Are you guys going to be? If you want to, you can. You don't have to, but you can go ahead and do some of the stuff you might need to level up, like adding spells to spell lists and things like that. Just know that we haven't leveled up. But if you're not changing characters or anything in between adventure arcs, I would say go ahead and maybe have some of that stuff done before next session, so that we don't have to spend as much time leveling up in the middle of a game.
If Chaba doesn't get murdered, could he continue living his life as he would? And if some reinforcements or air cavalry come in one form or another, or even just a messenger or some shit,
We can
could
talk
maybe
about
one
this.
of those dudes be my new character, and I'll speak with you a bit one-on-one about.
Yeah, we can definitely figure out something like that, similar or that, so it just
Because
depends
we
on-
have a lot of casters now, and like, it's a lot of casters.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I want you
know.
guys to have fun, and if you're not playing a character you want to do, then and or a character that doesn't feel good with a group or whatever, then yeah, you can change. But it's just I just don't want it to be an all the time thing. And it hasn't been really. I know we've changed Chaba a lot, but
Yeah.
he's still Chaba though.
I agree. And like maybe he would join you guys, if you really need someone who knows his arcane shit, or someone who something comes up and it involves, the Silvered Spire, maybe you just want to consult him
You
about
could be
some
like the brother we saw for Pawn Stars.
But like maybe he'll just hang out in New Avendor for a while and learn a whole lot about air magic or some shit.
That could be cool.
Or city life or whatever, but maybe he just goes like he does
He
research.
takes a
It's
month
big
spa.
fucking city.
He takes a spa month.
Yeah, and that's if he doesn't get murked. Because I just think I don't know. I wanted to be the spell guy, and I was when we first created the group. And now I'm like in the more.
now we have a completely different group, except
It's a total different group, different dynamic. Chaba hasn't really. I mean, there hasn't been much role play. As far as like any long-lasting moments, no one's really going to be like, "Damn, we really miss Chaba," about much of anything.
I mean,
feel like
Geode has made friends with Chaba.
It's
But-
kind of a shame to me that Chaba is afraid to drink things, because I really like the way he used to flavor things. I always thought
Oh, yeah,
first
yeah,
time
yeah.
we played, you like with flavoring drinks and stuff, and I always thought that was cool. I know it's just a normal thing that presentation can do, but I've never seen somebody actually like use it to their benefit in a social situation.
Well, it became so combat heavy even before Red Clay, I think, that that was one of the cantrips I got rid of.
It was combat heavy, but at the same time, Mini's Haberdashery definitely had a better narrative. It had a good.
I 110% agree, and like I told you that then too. I was like, I liked it because we had so many people to talk to. It was confusing as hell, but I feel like overall, even during all that, I think I was okay with the confusion. It was just me as a player, I liked certain characters, but me as a character, I liked different characters. So we had to act on that. And the ambush definitely felt like unfair, but ambushes normally do. Like I don't think I ever had any beef with that stuff. I think I was like, it's just.
I know you felt like it. I know the general consensus was like we should have died. This was hard. This was very hard. It was a deadly encounter.
They should have died, not me.
Yeah, they should.
I was safe.
They wouldn't have had any way to get to them.
I know.
They,
I'm aware.
they
I was
probably-
invisible laying in a pile of bodies or something. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
that was fun. And
I think at the time, D&D is a lot about like looking back and like you always remember it differently than it felt when you were playing it. And so it's very cinematic in my memory always. And so our time at Minnie's Haberdashery, in my mind, seems almost a little more epic than it did at the time. The fact that you guys lived through that and are still kicking, I'm glad. I'm looking forward to the next session. I don't really know what else to say. I feel like I talked too much at the end of this one, but I had a lot on my mind after kind of watching all you guys slog through my dungeon. And I'll just say thanks for sticking with it. I know that this hasn't been the best adventure, but it's I think but I appreciate you guys having some faith in me and sticking with it, because it will be worth it. We'll get back to some more interesting stuff. Anyway,
I think I got the same